What's going on, everybody? Right now, you can go to hostile.com and get the flavor of the month, which is chocolate peanut butter whey isolate with digezeb, which helps with digestion. Every month, we got a new flavor. Chocolate peanut butter and vanilla is this month. We also have Samson Dauda's Bloodshot pre-workout still available. Last of the run, 26.50 right now. No code needed. Get to hostile.com right now. Check out all three: the protein, the awesome discount on the Bloodshot, and the Bro Relationship Tea. Thank you for your support. Gentlemen,
What's up?
nice of you to all show up.
I was a little late. I'm sorry.
Check
So
this
was I,
out.
apparently.
I just got on too.
Oh, nice. I'm good.
You leaner than like steak or chicken, and then you look at Ronnie Coleman, who never had white fish. I mean, how do you explain something like that?
The Olympia was a week out. Backstage, they had a treadmill, and I am shitting you not. Coleman had on tights, a hoodie. It's not exaggeration. I called Jay. The incline was like straight up.
Yeah.
And he was taking these gargantuan, like crazy. He's got long legs anyway. His long steps, and he was drenched. And his heart rate had to be at like 170 or something. The intensity that he was doing the cardio, and his legs just looked nuts. Everything looked nuts. And he was doing it straight up, and I'm like, no one's gonna beat that.
I think white fish.
Who believes that?
It's the incline walk, man. It's the trick. Secrets of the pros right there, guys. Revealed.
I knew Ian was going to shit on it.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, I believe him, but really? Does anybody
What?
that Ronnie was doing fucking straight up incline backstage at the fucking
I mean, I believe it.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
I don't believe it, but why? Is it just, you know,
Dude,
think-
I've seen some guys from that like generation that like were just at the tail end of my career do some weird shit backstage.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've seen guys like fucking some of those old heads doing like full workouts as hard as I would train like on a regular day.
Really?
Like 7 exercises, 3 sets, fucking training hard, like 10 minutes before going on stage. I've seen fucking guys do that shit.
I
you know?
wonder. Okay, I like the old heads because I am one of them, and I know old head shit works, so I'm okay with it. But I wonder.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have done a full workout backstage, so.
No, but I do. But I have heard people say, like, if you always look best right after training, why not get like a good, solid fucking training session in?
Sure.
You know,
I think a lot-
it doesn't make sense, but I guess you can kind of make the connection.
If it makes you feel better on stage, if it makes you feel full or whatever, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little different if you're manipulating your food and your water and all your vitamins and minerals and all that stuff and go and do it a training session, like thinking you're going to be at your best. I don't think so. But
Right.
like a lot of the old heads, like I still, like, you've been around Hani and heard the conversations and heard
Yeah.
the stories. Like
Yeah.
the old heads are wild as fuck.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I mean, that's why we all fell in love with in the first place.
Yeah.
So the Ronnie Coleman story, I 100% believe,
It's
just because like the dude could have did fucking anything.
I just find it crazy that a show supplied a treadmill backstage.
Yeah, really.
What show
yeah.
promoters like, you know what we need back here for the athletes? A
Treadmill.
You need like 4
Yeah.
guys to carry it in
Who's
backstage.
thinking that? Like, this is
Right.
what we need, you know? No one's doing that. you
Nobody
know?
brings weights anymore.
Yeah.
I want to say something that is probably going to drive people crazy, but like, you know, we always say like, well, it doesn't count because Ronnie Coleman could have done anything, right? Well, you hear that all the time. Whenever anybody brings up Ronnie Coleman, you're like, it doesn't count. Ronnie Coleman doesn't count. But then I'm also thinking nobody did what Ronnie did.
Mhm.
So like, is it the chicken or the egg?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, his genetics are incredible, but would that have mattered if he didn't do all that crazy shit?
Be interesting to see,
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you took Ronnie Coleman and you did like something totally different than he did. I'm sure he would still be incredible, but would he be as incredible?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
It's
so
the thing is, you can never know.
Right.
but that's my point. So maybe you can't say, well, it doesn't count because Ronnie did it. Because I'm like, maybe there was something to it. That's why it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe it helped him.
What are you
know?
laughing, Seth? Because I'm saying like, look, when you
The
tell
thing is,
somebody,
there's probably been a million shitty bodybuilders that have tried to do this much. So it's like, it's tough to say. I mean, you know, some of the most hardcore guys I've met in my life for bodybuilders never made it even to be like a fucking national champion. These were guys that were doing so much cardio, so much drugs, never missed a beat with their nutrition, trained hard, like everything, and they fucking sucked, you know?
I agree.
Just, you know, and that's just kind of the way it is. So it's tough to say. Like, you know, I think when you have a genetic phenom like that and you feed him just like so much stressors and their body can handle it and adapt, I think it's going to make a better bodybuilder. But do I think that that scenario would make everyone better? Probably not. Do I think it might have made Ronnie better? Potentially, for sure. You know?
No, I'm not. Okay, so I agree with you that it wouldn't make everybody better. What I'm saying is this. Let's say you have like, the elite of the IFBB are all, we would all say have amazing genetics.
Sure.
So it's like when you look at race cars, you take things that are in race cars trickle down to the everyday car. So that's kind of the same thing in bodybuilding. The things that like the elite guys are doing, a lot of those things trickle down into mainstream bodybuilding. Like, oh, these guys did this thing over here. Well, let's see if it works for all of us. And then it trickles down and people try it.
Do you think it trickles down though, or do you think it's just like circulated? Because I don't think that everything's starting at the top with like ideologies and premises that are in bodybuilding. I think they could be starting from like low level guys that are making good progress or something too. I don't think it's also just starting from the top guys, you know?
I think they can, but I think if you look at the arc of bodybuilding, for the most part, a lot of things that bodybuilders are already doing start to trickle down into like science or mainstream, like no carb dieting.
Right.
I was
That was something bodybuilders were doing before, like Atkins.
Yeah, I don't know why, for some reason, and maybe this is just like my head. I wasn't always this way. When I was younger, obviously I emulated these people a lot more. And maybe it's because of the people today. I don't know what it is, but top level bodybuilders are the last people I look to for advice on being a good bodybuilder.
Well, but that's because you are one now.
No, but like even guys that are much better than I will ever be, I would never look at them and be like, they know what they're doing. Like they have the answers, you know?
But that's because they're your peers. Like regardless of whether they're better bodybuilders or not.
Yeah.
You guys are all on a
I
level.
guess it's just when you when you're around when you've been around that level, like you have, like a lot of us have, you see the variance that there is in like the things people do and what the outcome still renders. Like when you have the guys that are fucking dog shit at everything they do, they barely train, they're still top guys. Then there's guys that do everything perfectly and they're not very good. And then there's guys in between. It's like, you start to be like, what is the system? And it's kind of, you have to find it out for yourself. And it's like, you don't necessarily want to take arm training advice from Phil Heath. Like it's, just because he's got the best arms. It's kind of, I don't know, Can
I just touch on one thing? I'm not saying you should listen to one person or this or that. All I meant was, as a whole, like you take the whole bodybuilding scene from whatever generation you want. You can always look to stuff that happened in mainstream fitness, kind of after it happened at the top level.
Like, give me an example.
Well, like I said, no carb dieting, for example, or like high levels of protein. Like that was something bodybuilders were doing before. Like now it's the craze, right? Or like now people are getting
Fasted
into
cardio.
like fasted cardio, or now people are getting into like you got to have healthy fats in your diet. Like these are all things bodybuilding people
we're doing way before.
Right. So I just feel like a lot of that stuff trickles down, and then people kind of try it and they see. So what I'm saying is, like, when people talk about Ronnie, yes, he was a genetic freak and a genetic outlier, but I also didn't see anybody else with those genetics doing anything that he was doing, except for maybe Branch Warren. Which
what Iain said earlier about the amount of stressors that somebody could take and handle. Isn't it crazy? Like whenever you see somebody that, especially with how far science has pushed today, being like, we need to fucking, just
do less,
optimize every single thing that we do. But then you look back and you see guys that put their bodies under insane stress from the old times, and they performed at like the craziest levels, some of the best ever. And it was, the stressors were super high. So it's almost like, do you think from a genetic standpoint, do people just like, is that just part of it? Like how hard can you push your body to these crazy levels? Because we all crave it. And they just had this success where now we're like why you and I love so much of being like the old school of just pushing more and more and more and more. And it's like, maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe you should only went like 80% of your psychopathic ways,
right?
And held yourself back. But those guys that did, like Ronnie, Branch Warren, like you kind of can't hire Dorian.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm saying is like when people say like, well, Ronnie did this, and then the counter to it is, yeah, but that's Ronnie, it doesn't count. And I'm like, maybe it does count. Like maybe if somebody else with those kind of genetics, like I'm talking about the upper level of genetics, nobody else really did what Ronnie did. So you can't say it's not valuable. You can't say it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
just because Ronnie did it, because nobody else did it.
No, you really would need to assemble the fucking Avengers of the top genetic phenoms of bodybuilding and put them through Ronnie's trials and tribulations and see what happens if they got better.
Yeah.
You know,
I bet you they all have-
it's impossible to know, like, you know, because yeah, like it could be the case of that is what made Ronnie so good, is how he trained, how much food he ate, like how hard he was doing cardio, all these things. That could have been what made Ronnie. Or it could be the case of a little bit of yes, a little bit of no. It could have been that he could have done anything and look like that. And you know, it's so hard to say, especially when you talk to like the genetic elite and like anything like that. You know, sometimes no matter what pathway you put them on, they would have ended up there anyways. You know, like you know, you whatever training you give Usain Bolt, he's still going to end up the fucking fastest man in the world. You know, there could be things that make him the fastest ever by a large margin, or he's just the fastest. Just like Ronnie Coleman, he still could have been the greatest and won 7, 8 Olympias, but like the margin at how we still talk to him today could have been not quite as broad. It's so hard to say, you know.
Do you agree? Hey, Mike, how are you? Sorry, I didn't.
What's up, Hans?
Tyler. Do you agree? Do you guys kind of all agree? I wonder if I'm the only one that thinks this. Do you guys kind of all agree that I don't want to say the IFB. I'm not trying to make everybody seem like they're elite and whatever. Do you guys kind of all agree that, you know, I think bodybuilders are the ones that like ruminate in bodybuilding and about bodybuilding all fucking day long. That's kind of why. I don't think it's because they're necessarily like smarter or whatever. I just think it's what they think about all the time.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I'm saying it trickles down to the mainstream, because it's like bodybuilders.
Yeah, I mean, I have a different opinion that I actually don't think that any of these ideas come from bodybuilders. I think they come from mainstream athletics and trickle into bodybuilding, which then popularizes them in fitness more than other things. Like
sprinting for sure.
yeah, like any of those things, like you know, sprinting and the way that you know certain ways they train, or just like elite sports. I think they're the ones that are putting the investment, the science, like the time and the effort. Like that's where things have been like a lot more solidified, and you know, there's a lot more interest at a higher level that I think then bodybuilders pick up certain things. Like I bet you if you asked Milos of like a lot of the things that he picked up that he did, I bet you a lot of those came from mainstream sports, you know, or a lot of these guys. And I think then they adapted certain aspects of that to fit bodybuilding. I think that's the way it came.
Can I counter that? Because I actually think it's the opposite. Because if you look at like, take Tiger Woods, for example, he's the first one to like weight train. And then golfers started weight training and then started driving 300-yard drives.
But even now, a lot of golfers think that weight training still makes you a worse golfer. It's still not the norm in golfing to weight train.
I'm just saying, like it didn't, like it wasn't the reverse, right? Like, or I'll give you a better example.
That's just different ideologies. I understand what you're saying, but I think that's just a different thing. Yeah.
I'll give you two other examples. Like I remember being around. I can't remember his fucking name now. He was a power lifter sponsored by SciTech at the time. A lot of power lifters didn't, and I don't want to make this a general statement because maybe they did. From my assumption, from what he told me, a lot of powerlifters don't really know shit about nutrition. It's kind of like and they don't really know shit about training other than their specific like powerlifting training.
Yeah,
they don't know about. Remember Kelly Paul would talk about like doing the off day bodybuilding stuff to help them with their powerlifting. A lot of those powerlifting guys learned. Like Thor, for example, like if you look at his diet, it's perfect.
Yeah, but I'm agreeing with you though.
They weren't doing that stuff before.
I'm agreeing with you within the semblance of like our other niche sports, like maybe strongman or powerlifting or bodybuilding. But I think then those come from more high echelon Olympic level sports before that.
Okay, wait.
You know, I think that these are coming from like, you know, before that even. I think like the science of the nutrition and the training are coming from with guys like the Poliquins and like, you know, the guys that are science fucking nerds that weren't in bodybuilding before that. You know?
Yeah, but wouldn't you assume Poliquin's from the bodybuilding world though?
No, but I'm saying like those era of like before that. And even that, like that wasn't all. That was more sports specific initially in his like endeavors. You know,
when I think
Olympic level athletes, not bodybuilders.
Maybe you could say Olympic level, but I mean Olympic level is still that's all still the top. It's all.
I think we're just talking two different things. I'm just saying a lot of this things that I think bodybuilders adapted came from other sports and then were pseudo fit into bodybuilding and then utilized and worked because they're just, smart things that people learned about nutrition and nutrient timing or training or whatever exercises. Like, I think there were things that were developed in other ways that then bodybuilders adapted into bodybuilding and then got circulated in there. But I think that, in my opinion, I think a lot of them came from elite athletics beforehand, even before bodybuilding.
I don't know if I really agree with that, because you'd have to give me more of a specific way how that happened. Because if you take like football, for example, if you talk to football players in the 80s, they weren't doing anything with nutrition. Like pro football players didn't get into like proper nutrition. Like Tom Brady was the first one to like get into like sports specific training and diet and like all this stuff. Like a lot of football players, which I consider elite athletics,
I don't think they're looking to bodybuilders for that kind of information.
I mean, why not? Why isn't that information? Why isn't that?
I think
Shannon Sharp was going to the Arnold every year. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think that's like a chicken or the egg thing. And I think this is just my opinion, is I think that most of this stuff is circulating in like, how to utilize intra-workout carbohydrates to fuel training. Like, that is coming from endurance sports, and then bodybuilders adapted that after the fact.
That one could, for sure.
And I think that's a lot of things with like, peri-workout nutrition, and like periodization for training cycles. And I think these all came out of sports and were adapted into bodybuilding, not the other way around.
I think there's a lot of strongman stuff that came over, like periodization. Maybe
yeah, but see, I think that I don't even think that came from strongmen before it came from athletics, strength-based training, like how they would be doing training blocks to get, stronger for track and field or for cycling, sprint cycling or whatever it would be. I think a lot of these are coming from those kind of sports,
So basically you're just saying there's one level above. So if I'm saying like it's trickling,
I think there's one level above in terms of the investment in science and like observation of training and nutrition, and that's like the Olympic level sports, I think, is where there's the highest investment in that kind of stuff. Cycling, running, endurance sports, whatever it is, strength sports at that level, Olympic lifting, the things that were like the prestige at that level. I think that the science and the investment was put in there and the lessons were learned there that then trickled down into kind of a lot of these other sub things.
I always feel like you don't want to give bodybuilding the credit it deserves.
No, I think bodybuilding is amazing for a lot of things.
Why are you laughing, Seth?
I just don't agree. It's not me wanting to give or not wanting to give. It's just from what I've seen and like what I've watched I watch a lot of like historical stuff on this kind of shit over the years. And I think a lot of this was not coming from bodybuilders. It was bodybuilders learning it from guys that were learning it from other sports,
Right. But so that's still a trickle down. It's just you're
of
saying,
course. Yeah.
But you're still saying, we're still saying the same thing. You're just saying Olympic sports are at the top, and then maybe bodybuilding, strength sports, and then it's trickling down to the fitness world.
Industry. Yeah.
Right. So it's still kind of the same. We're still saying the same thing.
It's a trickle down. Yeah.
You're just saying there's a level above.
Yeah.
Okay, I could agree with that. That's fine.
I would say that sports specific drug use, especially back in the 90s and stuff, trickled down. Like, they discovered compounds or they discovered things, and bodybuilding then perfected it.
Yeah, I could agree there.
Sure.
I think
like Charlie Francis and like the athletes he had, and fucking putting like these track guys were pumping shit, and he was just like trying to get these motherfuckers faster and put on muscle and
Balco era and like all that.
Yeah, like all that shit. Yeah. So like the bodybuilders, like they discovered they hear about these compounds through these other sports like Olympic lifting and like fucking massive dudes in Russia and Iran and all that shit, and they're like, well, how does this apply to us? Yeah, and how do we perfect it? Like, how do we actually maximize?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying in terms of training and nutrition too. That I think that these specific things that were responding well in other avenues that then could be applied and perfected in a bodybuilding sense to make sense in our avenue.
When we started the conversation, I didn't necessarily mean it like bodybuilding was the top and all the other sports were learning from us.
Mm-hmm. That's how I interpreted it.
I meant it more like when you look at like the Trend Twins and like all of their followers and like the fitness world, like in the gym sense, I guess. Mm-hmm. I meant they're looking at the people above them. So like the fitness people in the gyms are watching like the Trend Twins or Sam or whoever, and they're watching Ronnie and Jay, and it's like that's what I mean by it's trickling down.
I agree 100%. I agree 100% there. Yeah.
That's kind of where I was going with it. and I forget even why I brought that up, but we were talking about Ronnie, and I forget why we brought that up. But that's kind of always the way I've looked at it. Like, we see a lot of, like, when you see a lot of advertising in mainstream TV about get your protein in and blah blah. I always feel like this is kind of all stuff we were already doing, and it just kind of trickling down into the mainstream. So that's kind of anyway.
Yeah, I definitely agree that it takes some time to like make its way through the filter of like information like that. You know, wherever it starts, irrelevant. But you know, I think a lot of these things that bodybuilders are utilizing, whether they started it or not, I think they're definitely ahead of the curve in terms of training, nutrition, things like that. Before it makes its way into like mainstream utilization. You know,
I would give bodybuilding credit in the nutritional sense, though, compared to other sports, because a lot of high level sports that you watch, I'm not talking Olympics, maybe that's different, but a lot of other high level sports that you watch, like baseball, football, a lot of these guys don't seem to know a ton about nutrition. And they seem to,
but I think a lot of bodybuilders don't know a lot about nutrition either.
Compared to the average person, they do.
Yeah, I mean, I think some do, but I think a lot are just follow the plan like a football player would be. You know, I think a lot of bodybuilders without having their coach or like a plan to follow wouldn't really know the application of like why they're doing what they're doing. They would just be regurgitating what a coach had told them previously. I'm not saying that bodybuilders are dumb. Like, I think there's smart bodybuilders that know a lot about nutrition, just like I think there would be smart football players that know a lot about nutrition or training. But I think that a lot of bodybuilders would be fucking hopeless without a coach, for sure. Yeah.
I think I give the guys a lot more credit than that. I think their coaches are important in terms of getting on stage and getting prepped and like getting yourself. I think as a whole, though, I would give the guys a lot more credit than that.
At what level?
I'm talking about it on like, if you're
at the Olympia level, I would agree with you.
I can't say if you're an IFBB pro, because there's a million IFBB pros now.
Yeah.
But I guess before there was a million IFBB pros, and it was like
I think
harder to get a card. I would say if you're an IFBB pro, you generally know.
Well, I think that from a scalable from like a generalization standpoint of each sector, like bodybuilders, I'd say a higher percentage of bodybuilders know more about nutrition than a percentage of football.
Okay, I guess that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I agree there.
I think from that standpoint, the percentages of each sport, bodybuilders would know more about those things than any other athletes.
Well, that's kind of what I mean. Sorry, go ahead, Seth.
I was just going to say, when you talk about a football player, a baseball player, or even a fucking tennis player, like we're talking about a highly skilled athlete.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like your baseball players, how many overweight, chubby baseball players have there been that are great?
Where I think, and this is just complete speculation and how I see things, I think this is maybe going to sound bad, but I think how much genetic affinity it takes to get to that upper echelon. Like when you look at football, a lot of these guys are fucking absolute freaks of nature, you know, like the guys that were like in fucking elementary school were just like running train on motherfuckers, you know, like crazy black guys and fucking, you know, just insane genetics all subacross the board.
Why they gotta be black?
Because that's where the best genetics are. It's fucking Africa.
It
It isn't bodybuilding too, guys. We know this, you know. Fucking sub-Saharan Africa is where the fucking, you know. I think when there's that you're able to achieve a higher level with that, plus then developing skill set, I think that those other things become less important to some people. So I think depending on what, like how genetically proficient whatever endeavor you're in will dictate how much people that got to that level know about shit. If that makes sense.
It makes sense, but I guess that's exactly why I think bodybuilders know more about nutrition, because in our sport, it directly impacts our sport. Whereas in football, you might fucking drink a beer and then go fucking play football and be like still great. You know what I mean?
I think a lot of the things that can happen with bodybuilding is though that a lot of that nutritional information or whatever is passed down and regurgitated.
That's what I was saying. Like without the coach, they would just be regurgitating a plan.
Yeah, but that's why you see these guys and girls who have done one or two shows, and now they're coaches and they're giving meal plans, and it's like a literally regurgitation of what they did for their show.
Yeah.
And they're regurgitating information. Like, not that it's a bad thing, because the information could be very good and it could be coming from a very smart place, but it's like, I don't know how many of them are expanding upon that information and like creating their own views.
Yes. Yeah.
As much as just like kind of repeating, and then they hear something else and like, that fits in there. And
okay.
Yeah. That's what I was saying with the regurgitated from the coach.
Let me put it this way. I agree with you, Mike, but I guess what I mean is this: on a whole, as bodybuilders, on a whole, obviously there's upper and lower smarts when it comes to nutrition, but on a whole, I think bodybuilders understand glycogen and fucking protein synthesis, and they know why we need it. And like, I don't,
100%.
I don't know if that's as much as important in other sports for them to learn that shit. That's why.
Because you'll even see like UFC guys, they'll do like those like embeddeds.
Yeah.
And they'll talk to like obviously a high level guy, or he wouldn't be filmed on embedded.
Yeah.
Like he's in a championship fight, and he's like, "Yeah, I just got a nutritionist for this fight. It's the first time I ever had one."
Exactly.
Or this guy taught me how to cut water properly. I've never done it before. I've just always done it this weird way.
Yeah.
And so like you see these guys like when the time comes where they need to like get on the ball and they know they're shit in the bed in different areas, then they have to like get someone because they've been so concerned about fucking doing jujitsu and fucking grinding all the time. They've not cared about like what they're eating or how they're recovering. It's just like get better, you know?
Yeah. To my knowledge too, like from a performance standpoint, food matters. Like sourcing of food matters a lot less than it does for bodybuilding for rendering a look. Like you could be an elite marathon runner eating fucking cheeseburgers and like, you know what I mean? Like these things, when you're using them as a fuel source that's going to be utilized at that high of a capacity, it's different than when you're trying to like create a look and limit body fat accumulation and things like this. I think it's a little more specific in its nature. So I think it's like less tapped into for things that have no aesthetic nature and only performance nature, because I think it just doesn't matter as much. Like I think it matters for health and maybe certain tweaks of optimization, digestion and whatever. But I think we're just like performing at a high level. You could kind of eat 2,000 calories of whatever carbohydrates versus 2,000 of, whatever, fucking bodybuilder food. It doesn't make a difference. It literally makes no difference.
I think recently there is a switch because of how the level of shit that the food is now.
Yeah,
like food is absolutely trashed from the over processed bullshit. So I think that I agree with you that is true. But then now with how bad things are, and like you see, like big time professional athletes, like even whenever I went and did the tour at Georgia, like they had nutritionists, their food was, they had it all on point. And I'm like, these people are taking it very serious because these kids are now big time investments. So I think that like there is the trickle down effect, because even with my kids, like I'm like, hey, like we don't feed our kids a bunch of over processed shit, because I know that what it's going to do to their gut. I know what it can just do to their overall
brain development.
Brain development, things like that. So
I think too, it gets to a point as well where, sorry to interrupt, where it gets like where it's everyone's doing it, so we have to as well at a performance level. It's like if you're a university, high level football college and whatever, and you have a nutritionist for your students and that school starts to do well, then all the other schools, it'll be the trickle down there, I think, as well. It's like, okay, well, now this just becomes standardized that, elite level athletics, we provide training, we provide nutrition, whatever. I think it just becomes the norm of like what performance is situated around,
Yeah. Paul, what are your thoughts? You haven't said anything.
No, I think you're right. I mean, a lot of I think in the earlier days, like going back, like you said, like you mentioned the 80s earlier, there was less focus on nutrition and sports. Like you see baseball players, like getting alcoholics in the off season, getting fat in the off season. But so I think as sports became bigger money and salaries got bigger and bigger, teams started investing in these. It became more investments, and I think that's where more research and development came into play.
Well, because I think it's just natural that they're like, okay, let's take the 80s. We're this awesome. And then somebody comes in and they're like a little better. Like, well, what the fuck did that guy do? Well, like, that guy's eating right. So then everybody's like, oh, we should drink more water before games. And they all like get better. And then it gets better every decade.
Yeah.
And like Seth said, when he went to fucking Georgia or whatever, they had like a thing of Fairlife protein, like that, just free for everybody. Like that stuff, I think comes from, it doesn't come from bodybuilding, but they got it somewhere. They're like, their nutrition got better for some reason. You know what I mean? They picked it up somewhere from some coach that their athlete was doing better, and then they're like, okay, well, the whole fucking team should be doing this then.
Remember Vander Holyfield back in I think it was the late 80s, early 90s when his career began. He was a light heavyweight when he turned pro. And then to get bigger, he hired Lee Haney to be his personal trainer to put.
Did Lee Haney
on.
provide all the steroids that Evander was on too, or?
Well, that's something Lee Haney will have to answer.
That's the real thing. He was he was Evander's fucking plug, is what he was. Guy was sauced the goddamn tits in the fucking.
There was pictures of them training together, so I don't know. But
Evander was fucking so sauced up, dude.
All right, let's.
I was like, he told me he wasn't. They were just eating right.
No. Guy was fucking gassed to the gills,
Let's.
Fish get you leaner than like steak.
Holy fuck. Fucking Chris. When Chris opens up that fucking lat spread, it's just like fucking, it's crazy.
Chris is like the ultimate, like, look okay, not posing, look insane posing,
Yeah.
those are the physiques that stand out. Those are the
Terry's got a great back though, for a men's physique guy.
Crazy detail, man.
For sure.
Because, I mean, if anything, he's actually in better condition than Chris here.
Yeah.
That's debatable for sure.
How come Paul Dillette or Sean Ray doesn't win, or Kevin Levrone, or these guys? Because to me, they looked like they had outrageous body parts that just had more flow to the physique. When Dorian came out, I said, this is why he wins. It was so crazy in person. How come Paul Dillette or Sean
Everyone
Ray
says
doesn't
that.
win?
It's got to be.
isn't the biggest. Have we not interfered? My claim is.
Oh, it's going to my political side.
Nice with your algorithm.
I'm waiting for the racist stuff to show up.
Yeah.
You don't want to see my fucking YouTube, that's for sure.
Oh, by the way, that debate. We had a little debate. It's kind of started to make the rounds in bodybuilding. So I thought I'd bring it to you guys. On Bodybuilding Bullocks last week, somebody asked the question, who's better, Kai or Hottie? Your thoughts?
I'll go first.
I'm going last.
I'll take the hit on this one because everybody's thinking it, and I'll go first.
Oh no,
I think Kai was the better bodybuilder.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Ian.
No, I agree. I do think Kai is the better bodybuilder. I think Hottie has some. I think Hottie could beat Kai in some poses, 100%. Do I think he beats him in a most muscular or like maybe a side shot or something for like a side tricep for sure? Do I think that he gets killed in the back and overall size and just like substance of physique? I think Kai's just a little too much for. I mean, Kai was going toe to toe with the first or second best bodybuilder in history, which was Phil Heath. There's like those are competitive years, and Phil is like right there neck and neck being the greatest of all time.
That's what I said. I'm like, he lost to the arguably, some people say the best bodybuilder ever. Some people say the second best bodybuilder ever. But I said, the way I broke it down was, I'm like, look, they have equal condition and they have equal shape, but Kai is like 30 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's hard to make a case. Like maybe Hottie's got better shoulders, even though
and some more detail in certain areas from the front. I think Kai's got a little more detail in certain areas in the back and just overall muscularity. I mean, as a whole, I think that would be
Kai in person was fucking
so big, man.
He was
so fucking big.
He was whenever we're talking, Hottie is an incredible bodybuilder, like phenomenal.
Yeah.
But whenever you go and put him into that conversation, like that era with Phil and Kai, the end of Jay, like it was with Ronnie, and you had Dennis Wolf, and you just had some really crazy physiques. Kai was a fucking standout amongst those.
Yeah.
So like he was just in person, the dude was a fucking freak it was insane.
He was one of those impressive.
Incredible. Wow, just incredible physique.
Huge.
Kai, you're like, oh fuck.
And legs were just fucking absolutely massive.
They were.
I remember seeing his legs once backstage at a guest posing, and I couldn't even believe what I was seeing.
I was behind him, and I was like, "This is fucking unbelievable. This looks like a horse. Yeah. This looks like a horse."
Hottie looks insane on stage, but you wouldn't see him off stage or backstage and like shit your pants of what you were seeing until you saw him under the lights. Where Kai, no matter where you're seeing him, you're fucking shitting your pants. Like
big Rammy too.
Yeah,
his prime.
Hey, I just sent you since we're looking at other stuff, I just sent you a DM.
Okay, I'll check it.
Yeah.
But did you ever watch Ronnie train and wonder, how does he look like that with the form? He's in the corner just pounding 6 plates aside on the squat. There was no resistance. I couldn't train like that. I always had a couple reps pause, where he was just like pissed. And it was like I don't want to say they were like half reps, but you know what I mean? There was like just tension. You talk about more of the concentric Nick Walker type, like contract. That didn't exist for us because it was just
It didn't.
Yeah, we were in there at midnight, and I said, I gotta beat this guy. I need to ride with him. But did you ever watch Ronnie?
That's fucking great. He's totally fucking right too. It didn't exist. And you know what? I think
I'm sure it did exist. There was probably some fucking dudes doing it here and there, but it definitely wasn't the commonplace. That's for sure.
I honestly don't remember seeing anybody.
Well, like the guys that were like making it to the DVDs, those guys weren't doing that kind of training. But I'm sure there was some fucking random guy coming 9th place at fucking Night of Champions, 18th place or some shit that was doing fucking stuff like that forever.
I just I think the person that started saying it best, not the person that started it, but saying it best, was Jason Huh. When Jason Huh got popular, he started talking about tension. And Mike has said it many times. Mike talks about not range of motion, but active range of tension. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that was Jason's thing. Jason was doing half reps
from the stretch position,
but the important half. And I think if you watch Ronnie train, that's kind of what he's doing. Is like he's doing half reps, but he's fucking doing the hardest half.
Mm-hmm. I remember. So I try to impart that on like people I train, because a lot of people I train think that I promote lifting light or something. I don't know how that gets misconstrued, but it's like understanding like staying in that range of tension. It's like you have to understand, like, and I'm not telling you guys this, I'm just telling people listening.
Yeah.
Your range of tension on your first set and your first reps is going to be far different from the range of tension on your last set and your last reps. And it doesn't mean that because the tension doesn't match the beginning and the end that it's bad. It's like, no, you've accumulated tension and stress. The muscle's only activating in a certain distance of movement, right? Whether it's that end range or that some guys do top, like they'll do end range, like presses. Yeah. They'll stay at the bottom and half press. Like wherever you have the tension is where you have the tension, right? So that's why they knock Branch and they knock Ronnie or they knock whatever. Like it's like you have to understand they know their ranges.
Yeah.
So they don't need to fuck with this whole range. And they probably do. Yeah, they probably do on lighter sets because it's like, oh, I can, or they might just stay in their normal range because they feel that muscle rocking. You have to understand the kids that are watching, which is the most annoying thing, is most of you will never be that heavily muscled that you'll understand. You'll never get it.
Right.
And no matter even if you're a 230-pound guy and you've been lifting all that stuff, you're not them. So you don't get it. Like it's a different thing. And like your range of tension might look better to you when you physically see it in the mirror, and you might compare yourself to them and be like, but like they're like masters of like, it's like comparing an amateur boxer to like Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Like Mayweather, he'll stand there in front of you and he'll pick you apart and he'll do it. And it looks effortless, but what he's doing is so hard. Like yeah, sorry.
Can I just want to see if I can sum it up. Like, I think what Mike is saying is like, if this is this is the full range, mm-hmm. They can get, it's almost like, I remember lifting and like, if you did like take bench press, for example, it's almost like when you get past like the 2/3 point, you start to almost lose tension a little bit. So I would stay in the bottom 2/3 because that was where I felt all of the tension, like the most tension. So is that kind of what you mean by that? Like you're with the place where you feel the most?
Yeah, I mean, like, I also mean, like, guys who are starting, especially, or guys who are having trouble thinking that they have to be full range all the time. It just understand that range is going to change. It's not, because you'll see these guys, they'll go heavier and they'll be like, oh, I got to get full range because so-and-so said full range. And you see them, like, trying to fight their way up to this, like, height of a lateral when they're only getting to here and the delt's fucking firing because you've done the sets prior that may have gotten a little more range, but, like, you've recruited well, so you're just, like, I'm sitting in this range.
Oh, wait.
And I think that's... Yeah.
Wait, so now, because I was trying to understand what you meant by your range will change on the first set versus the last set. I was trying to understand what you meant. Are you saying like you've kind of like, I don't know,
accumulated fatigue?
You've burned through enough fatigue of those fibers that you don't maybe need as much on the last set?
Well, it's also that you're not going to be able, the intention of you moving to full range is there, but the ability to do so is diminished because of the weight. but the intention of actually moving the weight and moving the weight on the muscle, let's say your delt, is still there. It's the same intention as you had for the 30 pounders.
Right.
But it's just the same intention isn't creating the same range because the tension is now greater on the external force coming down, right?
Okay.
So you're able, it's a heavier weight. And but I think that's what I mean to say is guys, younger guys, especially because I train people who aren't as experienced, maybe they're coming up, they need to understand that like this full range of motion is not something that should be attainable through your whole workout in all sets. It's just not. Because that's when you get into these guys who are super into the concentric where they're like going for these squeezes and they're doing all this stuff, but they're completely missing the bottom end. Like they don't have any tension here, not carrying that tension through. They're just bursting to this like squeezing part.
Top
and it's
half,
all it's all a lot of like arm tension, shoulder tension, trap tension. It's not sitting on the muscle, right? So you're better to err on the side, in my opinion, of staying in the bottom range of something than you are to stay in the mid range of something.
Right.
And guys, like with all this stuff that's going on nowadays, you see on the internet, like that's out the window for these kids because they see videos like maybe you squatting or fucking Ian doing fucking squats or like whatever. Like not to say your depth is bad, but like your depth is what it is indicative to the weight that's on your fucking back, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the tension is not, it's not even up for discussion if there's tension on the leg or not. But these kids will be like, he's not going deep enough. It's like, bro, he's got 600 pounds on his back. Like, that's as deep as it goes, dog. Like, it ain't going any deeper. Like, my knees are gonna buckle.
Well, I think that's what attracted me and a lot of other people to bodybuilding is like the training aspect and the art form that bodybuilding is. Like, whenever I was doing that, I didn't know anything. I just watched Jay Cutler train, watched all the old heads train, watched all the DVDs and everything. And I just saw Jay like never do a full repetition. It was always a length and partial of what it is today. And I'm like, cool. And then I just developed it and I realized that, if I stay in this bottom half, I get a crazy pump and my chest is fucking stupid round. Same thing with the side laterals. Like, I'm like, oh my God, if I just do them this way, this is what happens. Whenever I do front raises to here, everybody's like, oh, you should bring them above eye level. And then I was like, but I don't think that's actually as beneficial as me just bringing it up to.
Well, like I'm losing because you're losing some tension at some point.
And nowadays they're always discounting feeling. They're always telling people I feel things better, but it's like Seth saying I feel it where I feel it, and I know the tension's on, and I don't have to find it again.
But I think it took me years in the gym of living in a gym and just trialing and error so many different people's workouts to realize that I'm like, oh, right here, this is the spot. This is my sweet spot. It looks cool. I took my shirt off. I look cool when I do it. I'm like, it's actually getting bigger. Every week I look better. I'm like, this is pretty fucking simple to make this connection that this is working.
Right.
What I was doing before with those guys, that wasn't working as well as this is. Like, it's like a simple science experiment. I think that the time and then the noise from the outside of just like, you need to do it perfect. And if you're not perfect, you're a fucking douchebag. It's like, we're bodybuilders.
It's funny. I don't remember that being a thing in our era, Seth.
What's that?
The whole, like, if you're not doing it perfect, like, I don't.
Oh, no. That's today.
No, it's a social media drive.
That's a new thing, right?
Is that
I'm
No,
asking
it's because training's being assessed on social media by everybody. So
that's what it wasn't from then. Like, I'm just saying, like, from like certain things that I've done and people critique or any of us. It's like, no. It's supposed to be fun. It's really cool to be a bodybuilder because you can just do whatever you want and look cool on stage and feel good about yourself.
Well, speaking of wins, I'm going to share my win today. Let's skip through this shit. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to play an ad. This was my win today with Paulie. I'm fucking squatting again on the.
Hey, that's one of my favorite machines.
Look at my arm. Look at Paulie. They're getting my arm ready for it. See, that's a good training partner. He's like, I'll get your arm in position for you.
I got your hands wet.
Yeah. What do you think of the form, Mike? You can assess it. There's some bottom half reps.
Great.
Activated glutes right there.
Yep. Boom. I'm trying to build my ass, baby.
That's right, old man ass.
You know what? You know what's crazy to say about that too is that like most guys would take that off, and you see younger kids and whatever, and they take that off, and they'd be all jacked up in their neck and like super like focused on the fact that all that weight's on them. But you see how you sit,
yeah,
and weight sits you down, and your weight's on the floor. So you're driving off the floor all the time. And that's you guys don't train people, but like that's hard to teach. That's that's a massive thing that's missing in all these guys training nowadays. As soon as weight gets picked up, especially something on your body, that's a squat movement, you think they're lifting the weight with their sternum. You think that the weight's here. They could tap dance on the ground because they got nothing in their feet. Yeah. But you see how like you have one arm that's not working as well. It's like, but I still sit on my body.
Yeah,
my chest stays up and I just move, and my legs are working. It's not a whole body movement. It's like I'm just working my legs.
Do you think that there's a lot of pressure on people in social media to be perfect?
Yes,
like because people really want to post their workouts. Like it's a thing. We all know that people take tripods in just to film themselves every set, every rep, even though they're not doing anything incredible or phenomenal. They're just filming everything they do, and it's like you said, like they're not even in the gym enough, just kind of being limber and loose and trying new things and seeing what happens to their body. They're like, if I do exactly what this program has said to do it perfect, and if I post this workout like this, people are going to be like, oh, great job. You did that perfect, great repetitions, rather than just kind of be like, hey, I'm going to fuck around and find out.
Well, because you know why, Seth, and I've said this to Paul before, I don't care how many fucking people tell me they don't care what other people are saying. I don't believe them, because unless you're a guy that's been around for a while and you've been through it all, like we all don't give a fuck, like we're through it, right? But if you're a young kid, you're starting out, nobody can convince me. There's a few people, the Trent twins don't give a fuck, but that's their whole image, is I don't give a fuck, right?
I don't think they're capable of giving a fuck.
But most people don't want to be criticized in a negative way.
Yeah.
When it comes to they want to think that they're doing the right thing. Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like with what Mike was saying, like they don't understand what you're supposed to feel. Like the feeling in the gym and like how it's supposed to, like what's supposed to occur with your body. You're supposed to be like adapting to it.
Yeah.
That's the most detrimental thing these kids are going through. Like, the comments and everything, but it's like this notion that like that feeling doesn't matter. And this idea, like, you don't have to have a pump for the set to have worked. It's like,
I've heard that before.
Like, it's like, dude, what do you like? What I saw a girl saying that. I don't know her name, and even if I did, I wouldn't say it because I don't want to embarrass her. But she's fucking anorexic, dude. Like,
I've never
this chick is a skeleton, and she's telling people it doesn't matter what you feel. There's still growth happening. Well, it's like, well, nothing's happened with you. Like, we can see that.
Plus, that's the whole thing of working out. It's pump. That's the best part of it.
Like, I agree to a certain extent. Like, if you put, like, let me give you an example. If you put 500 pounds on your back and you squat, you're not going to feel it the same way you feel like a bicep curl.
No, but what I'm saying is the pump, this idea of a pump, it shouldn't be like it doesn't have to be the skin ripping feeling. It's like when I'm done the workout, I feel that I've like
worked out.
Even if I'm not getting crazy pumps, maybe I'm not on juice, maybe I don't train that way. I feel after like my chest has some fucking blood in it.
There should be.
I'm not going to cry because it's like, feels like it's ripping, but it's like, I know I train chest.
Right.
So I know that I did something, right?
Right.
And that's kind of the trickle down. Even Fouad was talking about, like somebody that doesn't have enough muscle on her body. Like she might be just giving advice out that's like, hey, like, no. You need to make sure you're making progress and you're being real with what's going on in your body. Like everybody's at different levels, but with the bodybuilders, we know from experience, like, hey, you need to push some blood. You need to feel like there actually blood flowed to the muscle group that you were working out.
And you have to have something to pump.
Can I interrupt this for 1 second? I just want to say, because Ian just came back with a meal.
What you got, Ian?
I just want to say, Ian, listen. I don't know if you're coming back or not coming back or whatever the fuck you're doing.
He's coming back. He told me. He didn't tell you guys.
Listen, all I know is
right, Ian.
Me and Mike talked about it.
Listen,
I was like, you know what? You got to come back, bro.
All I know is this is fucking really exciting. Like when I see this shit, I'm like, this motherfucker's got to get back on stage.
Yeah. I'm just having fun, man. Yeah.
It's good. Good. You should have the fun. You should have fun with it, man. Because it's like, this is fucking awesome. You look better than you did when you're competing.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'm off to a good start for 6 weeks in and very minimal drugs. You
look fresh. You look fresh, dude.
Yeah. Do you think that your body's responding like this because you took that time off for so long? Like the nose.
I'm sure it didn't hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not even like like I've told you guys what drugs I'm running. It's like nothing. I'm taking like 300 milligrams of test, 400 milligrams of master, and a couple units of GH.
That's not what you told me, but all right.
Well, I told you the real thing, but this is my social media thing. No, but that's what I'm taking, and my food even is like pretty moderate. Like I'm 5 meals a day that aren't like gigantic. Like I'm not really pushing things like crazy hard, and I've put on like some good tissue pretty quick. Like I definitely could tell like I'm not the size I would need to be a competitive open bodybuilder, but for being 6 weeks into it and how hard I'm like pushing things, I'm definitely happy with it. And yeah, I'm sure time away, the only regret I had is I actually wish I took actual, like, I know it was time off drugs, but I wish I actually kind of took a bit more like real time away. Like would have seen like how my body would have responded from being more in a state of rest from training, from pushing food. Like I'm just coming from really a state of rest from drugs, but not really from everything else. And I kind of would have liked to see it with all of that coming back in.
Can I touch on that for a second?
Yeah.
I actually think the reverse. Like, I actually think when guys take time off and don't continue doing what they were doing, they actually don't make as much progress than when they return. And I've seen that we've seen that with other bodybuilders. Like Kevin Levrone took well, I mean, that was 10 years, but like when you take time away and don't do it, I actually think you lose something, whereas you kept training and eating. So it's just a matter of like a refresh with the drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I would say from like a density standpoint, from a muscle density standpoint, keeping that with all the food and the training, like your thickness from front to back with your chest, your shoulders, your back. You haven't seen your legs or anything, but like even with me stopping, like completely changing my training, there was parts of my body that I'm like, yeah, I really should have kept up on that more, and I should have took my eating a little more serious than I did for that for years.
The only difference I think, Seth, with us is, and I don't know if this would happen with Iain, is because he's a lot younger. Because what I think is like after 40, when it goes, it goes.
Yeah, it sucks.
You know what I mean? It's like once your hair starts to go and you shave it, don't fucking shave it because it's not coming back. And I think it's like the same. It's like kind of the same with muscle. Like after 40, when it starts to like go on its own and you stop, then I don't know if it's going to come back, right? But so I think him being in his 30s, maybe he could have a point, but I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, like, look, I'm in my 30s, but I still got mileage. Like, I started doing this like full time when I was 18 years old, So I'm still like almost 20 years deep into this fucking bullshit, So yeah, I still do have age on my side in some ways, but like in terms of like mileage, I'm still there as much as a lot of guys that are even more senior to me,
Yeah, you've been driven a lot, yeah.
Just promise me before you answer that. Just promise me that if you do come back, we'll do another sit backstage and.
I'll promise you this: if I come back, I will do Detroit Pro,
and we'll sit backstage and hang out like we did last time.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it like Toronto Pro. We'll sit backstage and drink vodka, and I'll do your show. I promise you, if I come back, I will make a point to do Detroit Pro.
All right.
Deal.
2026, 6 weeks away. Ian's coming back.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
We'll get the poster.
Better get out the DNP and the fucking Red True Tide boys, because I'm in fucking dire straits for that.
Sorry, Seth. You had a question about his knees?
No, I was just asking how he felt, how his knees felt, or how any of the old ailing, if you had any old ailing.
No, I mean my body feels better than it did when I was before I retired, for sure. And one thing I've made, like, I've been like trying to be super, super diligent with this time, or I was at periods, but I definitely got neglectful of it at points, especially near the end of my career, is I'm like super, super diligent with like all my body work and stuff. Like I'm getting massage work and stretch work like up to 3 times a week right now. So I'm getting massage work like once to twice a week, generally twice a week. And I'm getting like fascial stretch like motion, FSD stretching and stuff done once a week as well. So like I'm getting therapy of some sort done at least 2 or 3 days a week, which is definitely making a big difference, in keeping things together for sure.
Yeah. Awesome. All right.
And I think just like the freshness that the muscle has to the look a bit too, where everything's like, as I'm building it, it's like loose and pliable. It's not like I'm trying to build and everything's like fucking bound up and tight. Like it's like, as I'm trying to build, I'm keeping it like fresh and loose, which I think is helping for sure. Yeah.
I'm going to play this clip Seth sent me.
Yeah. Old school.
I saw this.
Who remembers that?
Who is that?
I don't know, but that
And this-
midsection is something I would fucking
This is a-
jerk off to.
Yeah.
Beautiful physique.
Oh my
Dennis,
god, yeah.
you can go to his page. I can't never remember his
Turgovsky?
last name, but he was old school. Like years and years ago, he came
Yeah.
on the scene and was a body.
Oh, I remember this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
I had a crush on this guy.
Everybody did.
I remember he was like the fucking like the every girl wanted to fuck him and every guy wanted to look like him.
It was like the first. It was like the real first classic physique.
Wait.
Young guy. Yeah.
What?
Okay, go up.
What?
Go up for a second.
This one?
Keep going. No, keep going up.
What?
The picture there with the long hair. Yeah, that. Click that.
Yeah.
That's someone. It looks like someone else's body. I've seen that picture.
Yeah,
before.
this is Andrei Skrimonov. This is a different guy. This is Skrimoni. Yeah. Go to Google and type in Andrei.
Oh, that.
Can't you reverse Google image search that with the body?
Yeah, wait. I know this guy. Like I follow him still, and he's like out of bodybuilding, owns a clothing company. He's like a fucking good looking Chad Russian now. But yes, Skromo, like Skrimon.
I know. I think
yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know how to spell it, but let's see if that brings it up. Yeah. Skromny.
Okay, and go to images and then go first top left. This is the body that he's using.
That's his Instagram.
No, don't go to his Instagram. Go to Google there. But like, click the first picture, top left.
This one?
Yeah,
You think that's the
yeah.
same?
I think this is the same guy. Yeah.
No, it's not. No,
No, the
That's what
hand
you're talking about.
the hand is
But
different.
like some of
Go
the
down.
pictures, like if you keep going down, he has like the
No.
exact same pictures, man.
Go down on the right. The one right there.
This one?
The right under the picture. No.
Oh
Right-
shit. Sorry.
Go
Where?
back to the first. Yeah, them.
That one?
Because I remember
Yeah.
seeing this.
I remember
guy.
this guy. It's a different guy though, Ian.
Yeah, different guy though.
Okay, yeah. It looked like to me like he had like a lot of the photos, like doing the poses and how it was like everything. It looked like he had just imposed himself on this guy's photos because they look so similar.
They do look
This
a lot.
Dennis fellow was like 2005, 6, 7, something like that.
Yeah, this Skrimoni guy was like, like you guys remember Alexei Lezukov?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that freak kid that was like coming up? He was one of those guys,
I always wondered why that kid never turned pro.
He did turn pro and he competed as a pro.
Oh, that's right. It took him a
He
while
just-
though, right?
He turned pro fast and then compete as a pro and just never really did anything. His conditioning just like didn't cut it at the pro level, and he's very short. Like he's like fucking 5'2", so it just didn't
like-
quite.
It was like if Lunsford had like a very distended gut.
No, he didn't have a distended gut.
Yeah, he did.
Lezukov-
A little
no.
bit. A little
Really?
bit.
Go to Lezukov. Let's Google this guy.
One second.
If we're not talking about the same guy, because I think after he turned pros,
He was like the baby face guy,
yeah, he started
Yeah.
having some issues with his. With
I remember
his
that.
tension.
Yep. Let me just plug my keyboard in. I'm fucking fuck.
Shit, damn piss.
He was the guy that was like kind of the same age as me when I was starting bodybuilding. That was so many levels ahead of me, and it was like it like motivated me, but almost unmotivated me. When I was like starting as an amateur and I was seeing this guy's physique, and I'm like, fuck, I'm still so far away from this. Like, what am I doing wrong? Like, how am I ever going to fucking compete with guys like this?
That's really hard to tell these young guys to not get caught up in that.
This
Yeah.
guy. I totally spelt his name wrong, but it brought him up anyway. This guy.
Yeah.
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 Okay,
His-
I remember him. Yeah.
Yeah, Ian's Seth's right. I remember his stomach started to become a little bit of an issue. Like it wasn't here.
Yeah. Like, look at that. That was crazy. He's like 17 there, dude.
Look at his fucking biceps and legs.
Yeah, dude. He's like a teenager in these photos.
It's funny though, as he got older, like his face stayed the same.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was like a teenager and looked like that. It was insane. Like this is competing as a pro, and see, he just didn't look the same.
Yeah, Seth, I don't remember if it was a distension or he just had big obliques, but I remember something with his waist.
No, I remember seeing him in like the off-season settings, and it was.
Look
Like,
at him.
yeah, click that one. Like, look at these.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Is that morphed? Is that legit? What the
No,
fuck?
man, that's legit. But this is when he was young. Like, as he got older, his legs kind of went away. And, like, you can see the leg difference is big. And, like, it just didn't quite look the same,
Doesn't that seem to happen to a lot of like Russian guys that come along through the years? You get these guys who like seem like phenoms and then they
There's
just fade
this-
fast.
Seth, what you're
Wow.
talking about.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Look at that chest on that left
Look
side.
at he did
His
the
chest was insane.
Look at the
Ul-
left.
the Ulrich Ullman photos.
Yeah.
He used to grab everybody as they were like young.
One more over to the left, Fouad.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He's a big kid, man. Big kid. All right, let's go back to. I'm having fun with this. One sec. Let's go back to this. This is cool. I kind of like doing this.
Any train and wonder how
Ronnie, give me your Mount Rushmore bodybuilders.
Ooh, this is interesting.
Okay, we got Arnold at the top. You got Lee Haney in second place. I'm gonna say third since I got 8 Olympians. I'm gonna put old Phil in fourth since he got 7 Olympians, and I guess I put Dorian there since he got.
I don't agree. Wait, let's finish it. One sec.
Get up there. You ain't got the 4 spots, right? Oh, he had he didn't make it.
So he's got Phil as number 4.
Well, I guess it depends what you're. There's so many different ways to like gauge like a Mount Rushmore.
If we're gauging it on Olympias, it has to be Phil.
Right.
Well,
Right.
no.
But if we're not,
If you're gauging,
because you got 7.
yeah, so you would put Dorian, or you put Ronnie, Haney, Phil,
yeah,
then
somebody
then
else,
then Arnold, yeah,
yeah, right.
But Phil and Arnold are the same, right?
Put Arnold up there.
Arnold has 5, doesn't he?
No,
4,
no, he's got like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I think he,
6,
I think he,
6. I think 6
in a row.
I think it's 7. I think him and Phil have the same.
No,
I think he came back to win a 7th after.
Yeah, I think he did.
really.
And then Dorian is 6.
You kind of got to put Arnold up there just because he was the first one to
For sure.
do it all. Like
Yep.
he's got to be up on Mount Rushmore.
Godfather bodybuilding.
7 times. You're right. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he won
6
in a row
consecutive,
for
and then
the year
one
off.
in 80.
But this
yeah.
is the thing. When I think of Mount Rushmore, I don't look at it in terms of data. I look at it in terms of importance to the sport.
Yeah. But then in that case, I put Arnold 1, Ronnie 2. I mean, probably Lee Haney or Dorian as 3. You know, like I would put as greatest bodybuilder of all time. I'm putting Phil at like 1 or 2. He's like one of my favorite
Yeah,
physiques
for
ever.
sure, for sure.
But I think in terms of like the scale of what changed the landscape of bodybuilding, he's lower because Dorian and Ronnie had just come before them that were so transformative.
See,
You know?
if we have 4, right? I think, and you guys tell me if you don't agree. I think all 4 or 5 of us, if Mike comes back, I think we all agree Arnold and Ronnie are for sure 2 of them.
Oh yeah.
Arnold's the most transformative to the sport, for sure.
Do we all agree that Lee Haney is a 3rd?
Yeah,
I would.
him or Dorian or
Okay, so
yeah.
really we're just debating the 4 spot. For me,
Yeah.
I'm putting Jay in the 4 spot.
Really?
I mean, I agree. Go ahead, Seth.
No, I was just going to say, I agree. It depends on like the criterion you're looking at.
Right.
It transformative for the sport. He legitimately showed people how to be an ambassador for bodybuilding.
Right.
Like for that whole from the early 2000s till now. Like, dude, he's been running this sport for over 2 decades now.
I also think like the rivalry between him and Ronnie was so pinnacle in bodybuilding.
Yeah.
You know, like I think that's almost like more important, like than a lot of his. Like, yeah, he won 4 Olympias. He's a great ambassador, but I think like that dynamic of those 2 fighting for so long and him being there like second, like keep coming back. I think that was like such a big thing in bodybuilding. You know.
Good point.
Okay, but a lot of people are going to say this is going to be for sure what people are going to say for 4 spot. They're going to say Dorian changed the sport.
Well, that's why I said Dorian
more than anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put Dorian there before. I put Dorian.
Like a lot of people would put Arnold and then Dorian as the 2 biggest changers of bodybuilding.
I wouldn't disagree necessarily.
Because the mass era started with Dorian, and the popularity of the sport started with Arnold. So Arnold's got to be first.
Yeah.
Dorian made the biggest change to the sport as far as the look.
Yeah.
So I don't know but the thing is, Jay is so impactful in the sport, and even in retirement,
and still to now.
Yeah, he's still impacting like the kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm going personally. It'll be Arnold, Ronnie, Dorian, Jay.
Mm. You think Dorian over Lee Haney?
Yeah, if I'm picking most impactful for myself, then I'm going to go. For myself, I would go Ronnie, Dorian, Jay, Phil. But that's like just for myself following bodybuilding. You know,
Paul, you've been around through all of these generations except for Arnold, obviously. But do you think Lee belongs? Do you think like I don't know what kind of impact he had in the 80s.
Right. I think to me, a Mount Rushmore would be your most dominant champions of their era.
Really? So you're looking at it more that way?
That's how I look at it myself. Like when you talk about the Mount Rushmore of basketball, they're talking about the 4 greatest basketball players.
Yeah, but when you talk about Mount Rushmore itself, you're talking about what? The most impactful presidents, or the first presidents, or like the leaders, or like what is?
I think it's the most impactful. I think, but impactful in different ways. Not impactful on like as far as how it influenced the trajectory of the sport. Just more impactful to me, like as most.
What's your top 4?
So I would be Arnold, Ronnie, Lee Haney, Phil Heath.
Really?
Yeah, because I think they were the most.
You love Jay though.
I love Jay. If you're talking about importance of the sport to me,
you almost got a little like you almost got a little lightheaded there talking about Jay.
If you're talking about most importance to me, Jay's 1 or 2.
But he's not on your Mount Rushmore.
No, because like as great as Jay was, I don't want to take anything away from him. I don't feel like he was as dominant as there as those other 4.
You're looking at it purely from the competitive aspect.
Yeah, there's so many different ways to look at it, right? Depends.
Yeah, I think if you're looking at it from the competitive aspect, Paul, think of this. Competitively, yeah, sure, he wasn't dominant because of Ronnie, but he was either first or second in the world for fucking like 10 years straight.
I know, but you're talking, you got to narrow it down to 4, you know, so it's so hard to do.
I mean, if you're talking about it as dominance, like then it's really not an opinion. It's just a statistic.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You know, if you're talking about dominance, then it's like something we could just chat GPT of who is the most dominant winning bodybuilders and just put them in order. So, you know, if you want to have some nuance to it of like subjectivity, then it's got to be something more than that, you know?
Mike, what do you think if you had to pick your Mount Rushmore of bodybuilding, 4 guys who would be on?
Am I taking into account their accomplishments or just
whatever you like?
However you want it, like however you would do it. Explain how you're picking them and then why. Like why?
I'll tell you what I'm done with. Phil Heath, Ronnie, Flex, Dorian.
Wow, you threw Flex in there. You took Arnold out.
Nice.
I don't care about Arnold.
Okay, explain why.
Tell the fuck do I care about Arnold for? What the fuck?
No.
I didn't put Arnold in my Mount Rushmore either.
Oh, you didn't?
Well, I said most impactful to me. I didn't put him in there.
I don't give a fuck about that guy.
Most impactful to me, I said Ronnie, Jay, Dorian, and Phil.
Well, if it's most,
but if I'm saying overall to the sport, what I'm perceiving, then you have to put Arnold. Yeah,
my list would be different if it was like impactful and greats of all time.
Yeah,
but if it's just who I like in bodybuilding, those are my favorites.
No. Let's not go like who you like. Let's say who would you put as your top 4 if you're talking about most impactful to the sport?
Well, obviously, then I have to say Arnold.
Yeah,
because there wouldn't be a sport without him.
Who's the other 3?
Ronnie, Phil, Dorian.
No Jay.
No.
Oh wow! I thought Jay was more of a shoo-in.
No.
Crazy. I wonder if people in the comment section. I want to know what people think. If it's, I think most people would agree. If we're talking about,
I don't take anything away from Jay. I think he's a great bodybuilder, but I think those 4 are like that's the peak, the cream of the crop.
I'd like to know people in the comment section. If we're talking about most impactful to the sport, I think most people can agree Arnold's for sure in there. I think most people would agree Ronnie's in there. So then the conversation becomes who's the other 2. A lot of people are going to say Dorian, Phil, Jay. That's why I want to know like what that other 2 is.
Those 3, it's in my opinion, it's between those 3. Dorian, Phil, and Jay.
Well, yeah. Mike was saying Flex as his favorite. Yeah. Okay.
I was a big Nasser fan too. I might kick Flex out on my favorites and put Nasser in there.
Nasser's awesome. Okay, let's go back to this one more time. Let's see what else we can.
If it's best interviews of all time, it's definitely Nasser.
Definitely Nasser.
That's a stupid question. I'm not answering that question.
Yeah, so 2002 Ronnie, obviously won. It was questionable, right? And then Gunter beats him 2 weeks later, whatever, at the GNC. So either he rolled up and said, you know what, I'm just not getting better, or he comes back and
Those aren't full reps, by the way.
got really pissed.
If you guys missed that.
In 03 coming back, I had been on a hot streak. I won the Arnold again. Gunter was flying high. That's probably the biggest highlighted year of the Mr. Olympia of all time, because it was like question mark. Okay,
Jesus.
3 potential big winners, right? Ronnie came in and just swept the floor with us all. That physique, when people say who's the greatest, that physique, just, I don't care how ripped someone is and comparable, no one's going to be that big and that hard ever.
I think I would agree with that.
You were competing against Arnold back in the day.
What did you think?
You were competing against Arnold back in the day. Where would you stack up? Where do you think you'd stack up?
It's a tough question.
Because
You're a winner, bro. You're a winner.
What's your body weight on stage?
240.
What was his body weight on stage?
Like 240-ish.
What was his height?
6'1".
What's your height?
6'1".
Oh, so who's winning this shit?
It's really hard to say because back then people weren't as lean. If I went back looking at that,
You would've been too lean.
I'd be the leanest person they've ever seen. They wouldn't even know what the fuck's going on. So I don't know if they would even want that. So maybe he would win because of that. But if he were to come today, I think I would beat him because he's not in shape enough. Sports progress. Times change,
Yeah. You were competing.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so. What's going on, everybody? We didn't even talk about everybody's weeks. How are you, Seth? What's new? What happened this week? Anything good?
No, just I had to. No, nothing.
One
really
of those
great.
weeks, man.
Just another week. I was at Children's Hospital today for a pulmonologist for SJ, and
What does that mean?
What's a pulmonologist?
He got like cold onset asthma.
Okay.
So like this kid can run fucking dude. He's run over a mile with me like nonstop.
Really?
And he can run forever in the summertime.
Yeah.
But then in the cold, like all of a sudden, like he'll have trouble breathing at certain times. He'll get sick and then cough like crazy and have shortness of breath. And we're like, something's wrong.
Yeah.
So then we went to a pulmonologist today down at Children's. Really nice, great doctor.
How
His
old's
name was
that?
Dr. Joe, and he was Indian. I was like, I gotta ask him.
It's not
I gotta
real.
ask him.
It's not real. Did you ask him?
Yeah. fuck
What's
yeah.
his real name? Kirby?
Oh, it's very Indian, but
Darpeet.
yeah, super Indian. But I was like, are you Dr. Joe? And he's like, yes, I am. And I'm like, where'd that come from? So
I wish I could find. Oh my god, dude! If I could find this Andrew Tate clip, I almost fucking pissed myself laughing. I gotta find it, guys. Talk for a minute. I gotta find this clip.
No, it was dude was a great guy, and I don't know. Other than that, just
How old's your son, Seth?
he's 5.
My daughter had similar issues when she was that age, and she outgrew it.
I did.
Yeah, that's what Dr. Joe said. He's like, dude, I'm not worried about this. He's like, it's good you guys are on top of it, but now I'm back to training again. I do push pull legs and a functional training, and then throw football with SJ every day for an hour. It's the coolest thing I've
I've seen the videos. Kids' hands are getting good,
bro. I have a video of him. I was
running those fucking routes and shit, stop routes and stuff.
It's so much fun. It's so cool. It's so cool.
I have a question for you guys. I was having this debate actually with my buddy Jay, and he's going to watch this. You guys have met Jay, a couple of you.
Yeah.
Okay, Fouad, when you guys were right, Seth is maybe a bad answer because he's a little more athletic than some of us are. Do you think when you were doing a bit of running, and Paul maybe is probably the closest comparison here, how fast do you think you could run a mile?
I don't know those numbers. I don't know what.
Like if I was trying to run it as fast as I could.
So okay, Paul, level 9 on the treadmill is an 11-minute mile. Do you think you could run a level 9 for 11 minutes straight?
No,
I didn't think so.
if I trained for it, maybe I'd have.
I'm saying right now, just as you are.
Absolutely not. No,
You think you could have, Fouad? Level 9 for 11 minutes?
Never.
Yeah. See?
Even if I trained for it, I would train for like 2 years before that happened.
How fast have you run a mile, Seth? Do you know?
I've run one sub 7 minutes.
Like in the last couple of years?
No way.
Okay. Yeah, that I believe. That's why I didn't ask him in this conversation.
You've run sub 7. Wait. What was? That's fucking crazy.
I believe that. Yeah.
So if I ran a half a mile, like as fast as I could. That's what got me into it. I ran a half a mile as fast as I fucking could last summer, and I ran it, and it was under 2 minutes and 40 seconds. It was like 2:36, something like
Jesus
that.
Christ.
I was like, hey, I was like, I fucking bet you I could get this. So that was like, I was on one with it. But I mean, I trained pretty hard for it.
Why? What? Tell me what the thing was. What was Jay saying?
I told him that he couldn't even run a mile. I was like, I don't think you could run a mile straight. Like, there's no chance. I was like, I think no matter how slow, unless you're like walk running, I'm like, I don't think you can run 1 mile without stopping and walking. I'm like, I just don't think you can do it.
Yeah.
And then it got into the conversation of time. Then he's like, I could run it this fast, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't think you could run it in fucking 10, 11 minutes. I'm like, I don't even think you could do that. And he's like, you're crazy. That's so slow. Then he goes on the treadmill. We like calculate the time. He goes on the treadmill and goes to like 9 miles an hour, 9 fucking whatever, speed 9 on the treadmill.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of fast.
That's fast.
Him,
yeah, it's fast. Yeah.
Kind of quick for him. And he's like, no, I could do it, But he's also like kind of fucking retarded and thinking like, he had the mindset of like, well, if I just run faster, it'll be over sooner. I'm like, that's not how it works with running, motherfucker. Like, are you crazy? Like
running,
you'll just be done sooner, and then you'll be walking in fucking 200 meters.
Remember those videos I was posting where I thought me and Paul were running, and I thought I was running fast.
You're running like what, 6, 7,
8? That was 8. Yeah. That was 8 miles per hour, and that was like
I never got that fast.
That was like as fast as I could run.
Yeah. Imagine running a bit faster for 11 minutes.
Yeah, no.
I saw Fouad's brother at the gym one day running. I was like, that's nothing. I could do that. And Fouad's like, oh yeah, try it. So after like 3 minutes, I was like, I thought I was gonna fucking have a heart attack. I had to get the hell off of
it. I personally go through this thing in my head because I'm like, I love being fucking yoked. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I'm like, man, I need to be in shape. And then all of a sudden, I get in shape and I look and I'm like, you kind of look half gay. Like you need to get again. Like it's this fucking.
We all go through that.
It's so bad.
When I was like jogging, and I was like, I'm gonna do a marathon one day. I did it for like a month, and then I'm like, my legs are getting small. Fuck this. And I just stopped, and I'm like, no. What's going on, guys? We talk about Merrick Health all the time because they are the preferred place I go to for lab work and medical oversight from their experts. But Merrick also has a second arm that's called Merrick Diagnostics. If you go to Merrick Diagnostics, which will take you to right now, they are kind of like a self-checkout lab markers. So you can do their comprehensive panels, or you can do your own. You can check out anything you want. You can check your testosterone, your HbA1c. You can check anything, progesterone. Any of these that you see here, you can add to like an a la carte and do your self-lab, self-checkout. You get the requisition, you take it to the place and get your lab work done on your own. That way if you don't need any medical oversight, you need anybody to read your blood work to you, and you want a cheaper option, you can check out Merrick Diagnostics and you make your lab work as expensive or inexpensive as you want. This is kind of the best way to check if you want to check your testosterone levels, check if your gear is working, check if you're running too low. This is kind of the best way to do it if you want to save some money. So merrickdiagnostics.com. Check it out now, guys. Thanks for watching.
Have you guys watched that new movie, The Rip?
No, I heard it was good.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Is it?
Starts off good and then it kind of trickles.
Yeah, it trickles down a little bit, but it's good enough to watch for sure.
I'm a big fan of Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, so I'll probably like it.
I watched, I don't know if anyone else has seen it too. I watched last night Predator Badlands.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's fucking sick. Yeah, that's good.
That's the best Predator since the first one.
Yeah, by far. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah.
What platform?
Well, I got it on Prime, but I paid for it. It was still like a pay-per-view, but Melissa's out of town. I need to fucking entertain myself. So,
okay, we're gonna go back to our spelling bee, Paul.
Oh fuck, man,
I love it.
Fuck,
I have to. This is literally my favorite thing.
I think with Paul we should be doing geography.
No, I love Paul thinks
I can spell cities for you.
He gets no, okay.
Yeah, let's do spell capitals.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, do that.
1 second.
Helsinki.
1 second. 1 second.
Oh, that's Paul. That's so fucking easy.
Well, give me one.
I'm gonna 1 second. Do you need to know what country it is, or can I just give you the city?
No, you have to give the city. He has to guess the country.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Bishkek.
Oh, Bishkek. Where the fuck is that?
No, wait. Bishkek.
I have no gut. It sounds like one of the stands.
I'm gonna say because I don't know because I never heard of this city or country.
Is it from one of the stands, Fouad?
It's one of the Soviet breakaway countries.
Yeah, it's a stand. Yeah.
Yeah, so probably a former Soviet country. I'm gonna say What was the name?
Bishkek.
Bishkek. Biskuk, capital of Lithuania.
No, and no.
Super confident.
I already said
you just breezed past the spelling, went right there. Like,
Paul,
anyway,
I already asked him if it was the capital of one of the stands, and then you said Lithuania.
Yeah.
Lithuania stand.
Yeah, it's like Kazakhstan, Tajikistan is one of the. What's it for?
It's Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan.
Yeah,
and it's spelled Bishkek.
Oh, I was pretty close there, though.
No, you weren't. Okay. Who's next? Ian?
No, it's still Paul.
No, Paul. Let's move around the table. I don't want to.
It's only fun. It's only funny when it's Paul.
Okay. Well, we can do regular words with everybody else.
No, let's do. He has to keep doing a couple.
No, I don't
guess.
I don't want to
guess the capitals.
Okay, I'll give
throw me a capital that's middle of the road.
Okay, I'm gonna give. Okay,
American capitals.
Yeah, give me Washington D.C.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Seth. Thimphu.
Say it again.
Thimphu.
Man, this is even again. I'm really bad at it.
It's got to be an Asian country.
This is great.
Thimphu.
Just say it out. Just spell it out. It sounds.
I'm just gonna say
Timpoo.
Yes, I was gonna say Timpoo. But I know it's not that. It can't be that.
That's literally the phonetic spelling.
Yeah. Tempau.
No.
Yeah.
What country? Any idea? Can you get part of it right at least?
Can you give me? Is it?
I believe. I don't know for sure.
It's in Asia?
I believe it's South America. Bhutan is a small landlocked country in South Asia.
South Asia.
In the eastern Himalayas.
Okay. So I mean, Paul was right off the initial.
Yeah.
Paul. Burn.
Pardon?
Burn.
Oh, come on, Paul.
I have heard of this. Bern is the capital of Austria, and it's spelled Bern.
No and yes.
Capital of Austria, isn't it?
No, it's the capital of Switzerland, and it's. But you got the spelling right.
Okay. Hey, I was close.
Okay, Paul. I'll give you one. I'll give you one more.
Okay.
Go.
Maputo.
What the
No, wait. Maputo.
That's African as fuck for sure.
Yeah. For sure it is.
This is like the fucking DRC or something. Where's that?
I'm going to say it's a capital of the Ivory Coast.
What?
And spelling. Say it again.
Maputo.
Maputo. Maputo.
No.
It's like the capital of something fucking random for sure.
Maputo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where's the capital of?
It doesn't say.
The Ivory Coast.
Imagine this is fucking Ivory Coast.
Oh no, sorry. Country is Mozambique.
Oh, okay.
Paul, Canberra.
Oh, capital.
No, wait.
Well, that's
Pronunciation is Canberra.
Canberra, capital of New Zealand.
I gave it away.
Bro.
I gave it away because of the way I said it.
Capital of Australia, you dumb
right,
fuck.
Australia.
Right?
I was going to say that.
You're right on the spelling, wrong on the country. It's Australia.
Fucking close, so it's right underneath it.
Paul, Valletta.
Capital of Sicily.
No.
Valeta.
No.
Sicily isn't a country, Paul.
It's capital of Malta, and it's Valletta.
I know someone who lives there.
No, you don't.
I do. My dad's friend.
Seth. Acquiesce.
Bro.
Good night, buddy.
Hey, there he is.
Good night.
Good night.
And the guns.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Those are some guns.
Yep.
Woo. Sheesh.
I love how he goes to bed shirtless at that age already. Most kids got pajama tops on, he goes to bed shirtless.
Yeah.
Seth, acquiesce.
It's not going to go well, dude. This is just it's a lost hope for me. Anybody else want to take a swing?
Just give a swing at the spelling. AQ.
So
or ACQ.
That's what I mean. Like, this is where I just go off the fucking, because me, the simple thing is AQ, but I'm like, probably not.
Go with your gut.
Overthinking it.
Your gut.
Go with your gut. It's a really bad idea.
Go with your gut.
No idea.
Go with your gut. AK. You.
AKQ. No.
What's the name?
You're just tapping out of this one?
Fouad,
Paul, you want to take a shot at it? Acquiesce.
So it's somewhere in the north.
It's a fucking word. It's not a city.
Oh, I know
it's
that
to
word.
like submit,
like acquiesce to your request.
To acquiesce.
ACQUIESCE.
Holy fucking, he got it right.
I don't know why you don't know that I'm good at spelling stuff.
Okay, fuck
Very
off.
good at spelling stuff.
Okay, first of all,
I knew it was ACQ, and that's all I knew.
First of all, you've gotten 2 right out of all the words I've given you, so fuck off.
My spelling's been pretty accurate.
Close.
You got 2. 2.
Yeah, I was a letter or 2 off on a couple of them, but
all right, let's go again. Ready?
Okay.
Conscientious.
Conscientious.
100 bucks as you get this wrong.
$100.
Yeah.
You gonna
He'll
send
get
me a
it.
transfer tonight?
Yes, I will e-transfer tonight. I swear to God.
Open your bank up.
Fouad, this word's too easy. He's gonna get it.
Nope.
CON conscience. CONSCIENCE.
No.
What's wrong?
Conscientious. Try again.
You said
I said conscientious.
Oh.
No. Fuck you. You already spelled it.
I had the word wrong.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Now you know the first one was wrong. Now you know the first one was wrong. Okay, I'm going to give you another try, but you don't get $100 now because you cheated. Go ahead.
75.
Okay, 75.
Conscientious. CONS. C. IEN. TIOUS.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Mike. Mnemonic.
It's a PN.
I know. Yes, it is. Yeah. It's actually pronounced pneumonic.
Mnemonic, yeah.
Really?
Okay, so how do you say it?
It's the worst. The worst Keanu Reeves. Have you guys ever heard the worst Keanu Reeves movie ever called Johnny Mnemonic?
Okay,
Yeah.
stop.
Mnemonic.
Stop. It's pronounced mnemonic.
Oh, mnemonic.
Oh,
that's what I said.
Oh, so it's not the PN.
No.
You guys are you guys are cheating. This is fucking bullshit.
Well,
I think it's mnemonic. It's not mnemonic.
We need to know what word we're saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not a group effort here.
I know that I can spell it.
No, you guys can help me out. I don't mind.
Yes, it is.
If Mike doesn't
Let's do
get it.
this as a
I thought you
group,
said
guys.
Mnemonic.
I said mnemonic.
I don't know what it means, though.
I don't even know what that is.
MUMONIC.
Yes.
Is he right, Paul?
Yes.
You put your $75 on it?
50.
I get 50 back.
I was going to say, I don't think you should do that, Paul.
You're wrong.
What is it then?
MNEMONIC.
Oh, so it's the same as the PN.
Mnemonic.
Yeah.
Mnemonic.
Okay, Ian, are you ready?
The M is silent.
Yeah.
It's silent.
Panned.
That's what messed me up.
Idiosyncrasy.
Oh my god.
Oh, easy.
Easy. Paul says easy.
I know that.
Oh, fucking.
You want to bet your remaining $25?
Yes, I would. I like
Okay,
that.
you
got a double deal.
Okay, is Paul? I can do. I'll try.
Go ahead.
Give it to Paul. I want to $25.
Go ahead, Ian. No, I want to see if Ian can get
So
it.
IDIOSYR.
No.
Oh, sorry. SY. Yeah. Yeah.
C.
Picture it, Ian.
Wait.
C.
Idio SY.
Why?
Sync.
SYCR. Sync.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's
H.
why.
Write this down.
This is
no
bullshit.
H.
This is bullshit. You guys are all working
There's
together.
no H. It's idio and then SYC.
Yes.
Sing SYNC.
Yes.
RISY.
No.
I
RONISY.
think you forgot a C in there, Ian.
What did I forget?
Wait, Paul, you want to bet your $25?
You forgot the D. The D's missing.
Idios.
It's like, is there a D?
Okay, I'm ready.
It's ASY, not ISY.
Okay, so I got it all till the end, till the SY.
Yeah. Paul,
Pretty good.
You want to bet your last $25?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Lagoria. Lagoria.
Lagoria?
Lagoria.
Yeah, like Evan Longoria.
But it's Lagoria, right?
Lagoria.
Legoria.
What'd you say?
Legoria.
Wrong.
What is it?
You're down to 0.
Oh, wait, there's an H after the G.
0. LOLOGORRHEA.
Let's do a double or nothing. But Paul win his money back right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that an English word? Is that an English word for it?
Yes, it was an English word.
Language of origin?
Did you use that in a sentence?
Yes.
Paul, $100 again.
Okay.
Xenophobia.
Double or nothing. If he loses, he loses.
Oh, you can get this, Paul.
Okay, yeah. I'll make it 250.
No.
This is an easy one. Paul
It
can get
is.
this. Yeah.
XENOPHOBIA.
What'd
It's
you
a
say?
phobia.
XENOPHOBIA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Back
I'm
to
like
100.
3 out of 5 now.
Back to 100. Back to 100.
Okay.
Okay. Back to 100 again?
Yep. Double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Wait, I wouldn't agree to that until you hear the word, Paul.
No. He has to.
I'm feeling pretty confident right
He's
now.
going to give you the hardest word now, obviously.
He's not his best.
Somebody else is in the driver's seat here, Paul.
I'm taking his best shots. It's okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to give him an easy one.
$100 is gonna
I'll give him
make
an
it
easy
right
one.
anyway.
Okay, camaraderie.
COMADER.
No.
What? Come on.
No, stop.
No, what?
You're wrong already. You're wrong already.
You lost your $100. That's
It's
it.
COMR, camaraderie. Paul.
You're also wrong.
I was
So fuck you.
pronouncing it wrong.
It is
I should have another
COMR.
chance.
No, it's not.
Oh, camaraderie. There's an A, right?
Is somebody going to try and spell the fucking word?
Camaraderie.
It's AR.
It's COM.
Paul,
Yeah, but
spell the
then-
fucking word.
Yeah.
COMAD. Or sorry, RAD.
Yeah.
ERIE.
Wrong.
What?
What is
What's
it?
wrong?
Camaraderie?
Where did I
No,
go
there's
wrong?
something weird after the M. It's COM and then like a camaraderie or rod like CRM. Yeah, it's like what is it? Fouad,
Is that an O?
Is
Is
there
it
an
two
A?
M's and an O?
No, it's only one M.
Is it R?
I don't think it's 2 M's.
No.
Oh, it might be.
What about
This is
two
Oh, I
O's?
know it. Okay, let me say it again. Now I just
Go,
pictured in my
Paul,
head.
go. Wait, $100.
COMAA.
Wait. You got to give me $100.
No, you're already wrong.
Paul, are you going to give me $100?
No,
You're at 0 right now.
No, I'm not.
I'm already
You're at
wrong,
0 right now.
apparently. No, yeah, I'm saying at 0. I'm already wrong. I thought I pictured it for a minute too in my head.
Is there not two M's?
All right.
COMMADIERRE.
Wrong.
Fuck.
What is it?
COMARADIE.
Wrong.
DARY?
There's 2 M's.
Wrong.
No.
Camaraderie? Camaraderie.
I know this word well.
You do, don't you?
I use it all the time.
Apparently you don't.
I use it all the
Spell it out
time.
in the
CAMADRE.
Say it again.
CAMADRE.
Wrong.
Close?
No.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, spell it out for us, Fouad.
CAM.
I knew it was A.
You were saying for the.
I know. I bet it came to me.
CAMARADERIE.
Say the
I knew it
last
was something
couple
like a comma, like a yeah.
Hey,
right.
there's two
Okay,
different.
anyway.
There's two different
Fuck
ways
that
to
word.
take.
Fuck
We were
that word.
Too far down the O.
What did you say,
Fuck
Seth?
that fucking word.
There's two different ways to spell camaraderie.
Okay, spell it your way.
Paul, spell it again. That's it.
I don't think that.
COMRADERY.
What is it, Seth?
COMRADERY.
Who spelled it that way?
I did the first time, I think.
Know.
Dictionary?
Yes, there are 2 accepted spellings, but only one is considered the standard.
Yeah, that's what I just found too. Yeah.
Camaraderie, the way I spelled it, is the preferred and standard way, the correct, widely accepted spelling.
For
Spelling
the
bee,
retards, it's COMRADERY.
it says spelling bee rule of thumb. If you're spelling for a B exam or publication, always use camaraderie the way I spelled it. So you're wrong, Paul. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, we're fucking retarded.
You're back to 0.
At least no one else got it.
You're up for 100. You're up at $100 for a minute there.
I should get something, though, for a couple of the other words I got.
Let's do some questions before we go. Okay. What do we got today? Anything good? Anything good? Would you rather go all day in shoes with no socks or have your socks bunch up in your shoes all day long?
No socks.
No
No
socks.
socks.
and
No
shoes.
socks.
Yeah.
I don't get the second part. I've never had my shoes bunch up in my
Oh, I
socks.
have ankle socklets.
My
I have,
socks
little
bunch-
They
ankle
slide down all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty brutal. Yeah.
All right.
I hate shitty socks. I need
Yeah.
nice socks.
Yep. As you get older, it becomes more important.
Prediction.
Protect those feet.
Yes.
I know it's early, but Sergey Danilov in the top 10 at the O this year. What do you guys think? That big freak, Sergey.
big Russian that won France?
Highly possible for sure.
Top 10? No, I don't think so.
I don't know,
Really?
dude. He's pretty fucking freaky. The only
Yeah.
issue is going to be that herniation, is like umbilical hernia that he has.
I don't think it's going to be a question of. I mean, he gets in shape and he's big as fuck.
Yeah,
What more? What? That's
dude's the fucking freak of freaks.
Dude, he's lean at 340, man. And his weight
340.
340?
and his waist
Holy
is small, man.
He looks great
Yeah.
there.
Like this is what people wanted from what's his name?
What's a big chest, eh?
What's the guy, Ian, that you don't like? He's got small glutes. Shape is a little weird. Took seven. Crizzo. This is what people expected from Crizzo. Why are you laughing?
If you don't like, yeah, I should have known. Yeah.
But that's
that
what
guy you don't like.
I love Crizzo.
Look how fucking big this guy is, man.
Yeah, he looks
Oh
good.
my goodness!
Ian, he looks like he fixed his hernia.
Oh, I think
No, he
he
doesn't, I
wears
don't
he
know.
wears tape on it, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Oh.
he wears. puts
Oh,
something
that's
there.
not
There's
from
a
the
band-aid
surgery.
on it.
Yeah.
Look at that fucking side shot. Back is good. Hamstrings need a little bit of work, but they're there.
I don't think he's top 10.
Dude,
No.
I don't know, man. This condition at 340, that's hard to fucking beat, man. And he's not missing anything. Like that's a balanced physique.
I mean, he beat Quinton and those guys on his fucking pro debut.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet, Paul?
Base top 10, I'll bet. I'll take that bet.
$100.
Okay.
Really?
Back into
1,000.
play.
Make it
Sure.
1,000, huh, Paul?
Yeah.
Sure.
Mike, what do you think?
No. I don't think he will be.
Well, he beat Quint on his pro debut. Ors beat Quint on his open pro debut. And Ors ended up in 12th,
13th.
13th. This guy is bigger than Urs. Maybe not as pretty, but carries a lot more muscle and same condition.
Conditioning's crazy. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
think about him.
so-
Vito took 10th.
Yeah.
He's more balanced than Vito.
I think he beats
I think
Vito.
I don't think he beats Vito.
I do.
don't.
I know. I see a disparity between his legs and his upper body.
Yeah,
back
me
there.
too. I think
You
he's
do?
lacking
Especially
quad sweep.
especially from behind. I don't like it.
From
Yeah.
behind, maybe I can agree on that.
I think he
That's
needs more
skinny.
quad sweep too.
He looks, especially that leg that's sticking back. It's like there's
Mhm.
nothing there, man.
Definitely he's more hamstring. But from the front, I think it's balanced. No?
He's got some good body parts.
No, Paul, come on. What's missing in this front shot?
I think more
You
quad
wouldn't be
sweep.
overwhelmed.
I
You
do
wouldn't be
agree he needs
overwhelmed
more
if you just saw
legs,
if you just saw those legs and not that upper body. You wouldn't be overwhelmed by them.
Right.
I agree.
I think this is a physique you have to see standing next to people, though. Like,
Yeah.
look at him.
Yeah,
Well,
Like, look
100%.
at,
He's massive,
look
right?
at Larry Wheels next to him. Larry's not a small guy.
No.
But
Yeah,
Larry
Larry's
is
tall.
funky looking.
Yeah.
He's got a funky physique. That guy.
Yeah.
He does have a funky physique. Yeah.
I think
And he's about a foot in front of him.
Yeah. He is
No.
literally a foot. He is like, he's literally standing a foot in
Yeah,
front
look
of
at
him.
their
Yeah.
feet. Yeah.
He's a whole foot in
His
his
Yeah,
heels
Larry-
are where his toes are.
Larry's in
yeah,
front of him.
Yeah, Larry's.
That's
in
what we're
front.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's-
he's still. Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
Core and bicep bros. I like it.
One second.
Me and
one
Larry.
second. Let's see if there's something else here. No, that's not going to show much.
There's stage shots.
That's a great picture.
There he is on
Stage
stage.
shots there. Yeah.
Yeah, like look at his legs there, dude. They
Legs
fucking.
Okay, yeah,
huge.
that looks better.
But lacking detail, I don't know. I have a thick waist
Well,
from
the
the
upper
front.
body comes down pretty hard when he gets lean. No?
I love this bet. This is going to be great, Paul. Look at this fucking sweep from this angle.
Yeah, it looks better there.
What are these pictures? This is from.
Dude,
from-
I just think that's a top.
I need to have my drugs, boys, big time.
yeah, step on the gas,
I
man.
need to step on the gas hard for
fucking
sure.
right, you do.
All gas, no brakes.
All right, should we play my cycle right now? What am I up on my drugs
Yeah.
to right now?
1,000
I think
milligrams
1,500
standard test.
1500 milligrams standard for sure.
Of like what though? Like what's my
Te-
like
test,
what am I
just test.
1500 test, nothing else?
No, you got to add stuff on top. I'm saying that's your base.
Yeah, okay. So what am I adding? So 1500
say-
test, and what do I add?
1,000 mgs of test, 1,500 mast, 1,000 mgs of primo.
Oh no, he's doing the heavy mass shit. I'm saying 1,500 test, 600 EQ, 600 Tren E, 6 IUs of GH.
And a couple of anadrolls before trading.
And Halos only on the days you trade.
Right.
Solid.
Watch how fucking big you get.
I'm gonna be fucking 290 in like a weekend.
Nobody talk to Ian though while he's on this cycle.
Yeah.
I know. I'll argue with you. You think I argue now on the podcast? Wait till then. I can already feel I'm more argumentative since I've been back
I like it though.
You know?
I noticed the difference. I'm like,
yeah. I can tell when sometimes I'm like, fuck. I'm like, just don't say anything. Yeah.
I'm like, Ian's back. I'm like, what
you got Tourette's now.
Fuck. Fighting myself. I even find myself like,
fuck barbells.
My Instagram right now is all reels of shitting on fat people for being fat.
It's awesome.
It's like reels where it's like
you should,
like a fat girl like doing workouts. And then, like, the whole comment section is like, "You fucking stupid fat bitch, lose weight," you know. And then it's like girls in the girls in the comment section like, "It's harder for men." People are like, no, like thermodynamic laws, fucking calories in, calories out. Stop being a fucking cope, you know. And that's all my shit is. And I get in there, the comments, I'm like, "Yeah, you fucking fat whore, lose weight."
Fat whore.
Just put pig emojis the whole time.
Fucking pig, just don't eat. Just don't put the food in your mouth, fatty.
Put the bacon down.
Put the bacon down, you fat fuck.
God, isn't it?
I'm kidding, by the way.
Isn't it fucking hilarious how like your whole fucking demeanor changes? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah,
get more aggressive.
I don't like it.
My wife, after I retired, my wife's like, "Holy fuck, this."
Yeah,
is
Melissa was already saying like the first couple weeks back on. She's like, "You are way too sexually aggressive. You need to chill the fuck out." You know?
Why do I feel like I'm in danger when you're in my house?
Yeah. I'm like walking by her in the kitchen, like sticking my full finger up her butthole, like you know, like fucking
poking her with your
she'll
dick
walk
all the
by
time.
me in the kitchen from
What
the
do you think
front,
about that, huh?
She'll walk by me from the
Feel
front of the
good?
kitchen. I'll like slap her on the vagina as hard as I can. I'm just like, whack
The vagina.
How's that fucking thing doing, huh?
smack it, you know?
I heard girls like that.
They love it.
You like that?
That's what Trump does.
Yeah.
that must get her ready for the bed.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
all it's
yeah, it's ready to go.
She fucking hates it. Yeah.
Dick in one hand and your fingers slapping your pussy together.
Yeah, I'm starting to pull Fouads where I'm just like laying in bed and I just start jerking off. And I'm like, I'm looking at her, I'm like,
It works. Look, that's a fucking win. That's a win-win
Are
situation.
we doing this or
Or
what?
I like take my dick out, and then I just like grab her hand and put it on my dick.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That's what I'm
Just
talking
pump her
about.
hand up and down.
Yeah, hold her hand and just use it as a fucking.
Take it easy, babe.
I've
as
done
a
that.
fleshlight.
dirty to me.
I have to.
I fucking literally.
Jerked myself off with her hand.
My wife was laughing. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm having a great time." I don't fucking care.
Done
She's
that.
on her phone like
I did that like
Yeah.
less than 2 weeks ago. I did that like 2 weeks ago.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
See, look,
tell me when you're done.
We have no unique experiences, eh?
Listen, to me, it's a fucking win-win. If you
Yeah.
take your dick out and start jerking off, she's either going to join in or you're going to just jerk yourself
Or
off.
I'm just gonna jerk off anyway.
Yeah, you can't fucking lose.
Yeah.
You guys ever jerk off on your wife while she's sleeping?
Now we have unique experiences, Paul. Thank you.
Oh, I'm not saying I did.
And like,
I'm not
That's
saying
a
I
new one.
did. Yes, you are.
so she was fully asleep and didn't know even when you finished.
Well, when I
When it hit her, when
I
hit her.
splashed on her ass, then I think she woke up.
See, I've had it where she was sleeping and then I start jerking off and like kind of slip down and start fucking fondling around and then like maybe she'll wake up and get into it. So it's like kind of but I haven't had it where she's just like asleep and I jerk off and then jizz on her and roll over. Like clean that up.
No, I clean it up.
Yeah.
Clean it
I'm
up.
a gentleman. I'm a gentleman. Yeah.
I just wake her up and be like, you should probably go clean that. Don't make a mess in the fucking bed.
Don't let that gun on the sheets.
How dare you make a mess in my bed?
What the fuck?
Go take a shower, you filthy. You're fucking filthy. Go shower.
Before you get back in my bed.
Okay. Would you guys fly fish ever? Would you guys fly fish?
Hell yeah.
I mean, it always looks appealing to me, but I'm like,
Probably awful.
I'm not really sure. Is that when you?
Nah, Fouad, you could stand out there and fucking smoke a cigar, do a little fucking fly fishing. It's chill vibes, you know?
Yeah, I'd do it.
You probably actually, yeah.
Someone's
You
got to take
like,
the fish off for me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not touching that fucker either.
No. As long as you guys
Fuck
bait,
fish.
bait my
Bill,
hook
have
and
you
my
never,
line.
Paul, have you never fished and caught a fish and like held it and killed it?
It's been a very long time.
Oh, okay.
Like when I was a kid, my dad would take me once in a while.
And did you ever fucking smack that bitch and kill it?
No, we'd always catch and release.
Oh, so you never killed the fish and ate it?
No, I never killed a fish and ate it. Not Detroit River, man. Fuck no.
So have you ever eaten an animal that you've killed it anyway?
No.
Oh, interesting.
No, I haven't.
Have you, Fouad, ever caught a fish and eaten it?
I don't know. Yeah, I've caught fish, taken off the hook, put it in the cooler. I have killed a fish actually in my sink at home.
Really?
Just fucking whacked
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Like we caught fish, brought it home. I had to take it out of the cooler and kill it. My dad ate it.
How'd you kill it?
Just thumped it.
You thump it.
Yeah.
Just fucking-
Cut its head off.
That's
that'll work too. But
My dad used to eat fish out of Detroit River.
really
I used to catch sheephead and I'd bring it home, and it's all bone. Sheephead is all bones.
bone, yeah.
And my dad used to sit there. That's how much he loved fish. He would sit there and like pull all the fucking bones out and fucking eat it. Yeah.
Really, yeah.
And then we would catch in Lake Erie. We'd catch smallmouth bass.
Oh, yeah. That's probably good fish.
So
that's actually one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube. Like probably what I watch. I go in seasons of everything, but I watch a lot of like surviving in places, you know? Like it's where like a guy will go to like the fucking some island in the middle of the goddamn ocean, like just survive for a month, you know, like catching his own fish and doing this shit, like seeing the shit that people like how good they get at some of these skills, like, you know, fucking making tools and shelters and like hunting and fishing is fucking so sick to watch.
one of my favorite Rogan episodes. I don't remember the fucking guy's name, but he's got a show on A&E. One of my favorite Rogan episodes is he got one of these guys that does that. And he went out to Alaska and he lived in Alaska for like 3 fucking months.
Yeah.
And he talks about how he had to fucking like hunt his shit and like keep it away from wolves, and like he was melting. What the fuck was he melting? One of the animals' lards. He was melting the animal's lard to cook with.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. He talked all about it. The whole the fucking podcast. I'm not a fucking hunter, but I was like fascinated by how this guy lived in Alaska for months, like just on his own. Had a little cottage or whatever fuck it was, and like just lived out there off the land.
Love that.
Hunting and fishing videos are my number one thing to watch.
Yeah, it's up there on mine for sure. Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah.
I used to watch. I'm like that with shit when I get into something. Like obviously, like motorcycles, I got crazy. When we used to go out and fish, like my dad's friend had a boat, and I used to go with him. And when I used to go with him, I got kind of like into it. I was like buying fucking tackle, and I had my own rod, and like I'd fucking watch some of the fishing shit, but I never went like crazy into it. But
yeah, I mean, we one time definitely have to like the group of us go do a fucking documented hunting trip. You know,
we should go fishing.
I want to do that.
We can rent it.
We need to see Paul kill and gut an animal. It will be the fucking best content.
It's something I told you before. It's something I want to do in my life.
You know what would be really fun if we did one of those chartered fishing trips.
Yeah, we could do that.
Like that deep sea fishing, we were on like a boat.
That would be even more.
Yeah,
fun.
or you could go like West Coast and do like fucking fishing out there, like salmon fishing or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know?
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Would you rather receive $10,000 a week for 5 years, but you have to sell your pet? No, we're all going to say no. Would Paul eat soup every day and give up weed to become Mr. Olympia?
Dude, that would be so nice. Imagine just eating soup only and becoming Mr. Olympia. The amount of food you have to eat to be a Mr. Olympia, and just like it's just soup, man. Yeah. That's like best case scenario. You know?
You know what? I would make that sacrifice. Yeah.
Ian talked you into it.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Plus, I would get what is it? The payout now for Olympia?
$1 million.
All kinds of weed once you win.
Yeah, I could buy a lot of weed with $1 million if I start my own grow up.
Win one Olympia and then fucking retire and get all the weed.
Yeah, become a stoner.
Never have to eat soup again then.
No, just for a year.
Can you have a word with Seth, please? Because now my missus wants me to open the car door, buy her flowers, cook her breakfast. I'm fucking exhausted, and it's only Wednesday.
I'm cooking my breakfast for.
That's awesome.
Don't do all that in a week, dude. Like,
yeah, you got to space it out, man. Pace yourself.
Save some tools in the box.
You ever smoke a hookah or hit a hookah bar. You know what's
Of course.
hilarious? You know what's hilarious? I have my parents when they passed. I told like me and all my siblings split up like what we wanted from the house, and I wanted their fucking hookah. It's like a tall, like it comes up to my waist, and it's like all ornate, like the old school ones, and it's got a nice glass bottom. I don't know how to fucking use it.
What do you mean?
Actually, it's funny that this question came up because just 2 weeks ago, I ordered the tobacco for it.
Okay. Do you have the coals?
I got the coals, I got the tobacco. I just don't know how to fucking like set it all up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can show you. It's easy.
I'm gonna YouTube it. I'm gonna fucking just figure
Yeah,
it out.
it's super easy, dude. Just fucking put the shisha in the fucking thing.
Right.
Put the fucking tinfoil or the
coal on
cap
top.
on it.
Yeah.
Put the coal on top.
That's what I thought.
Put the water in the fucking base and fucking heat that coal up real nice and even. Then fucking sit it on there.
What do I heat the coal up with? Just like my fucking butane?
Yeah, I mean you could. I mean, there's better ways to heat them. I think.
I think my mom used to fucking put it on a.
You could put it on like the
She had
fucking
like a
stove or
burner.
some
She had
shit.
like a burner. She had
like a
little
burner thing for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it just as like because I wanted to have that like my parents used to smoke that fucking hookah.
Yeah. I went to hookah,
chop up fruit and put it in with the tobacco and fucking pack it.
Is the tobacco fruit flavored?
Yeah, the tobacco I bought is like there's like.
No, but you can like make your own, like chop up and shove it in there.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a bong. You just fucking pack it and light it up.
No, well, no, because you're not hitting it like one time. It's like once it's lit with the coal, it's staying, and you can just like keep pulling. You're not like every time,
Okay. Yeah. Like holding a button and trying to get it all in.
No, it's like the coal keeps that stuff like warm and smoking, the shisha underneath it, and then you just can keep pulling on it,
Yeah,
and then if the coal's no good, then you'll be at a shisha bar. They'll replace your coal like 3 or 4 times over the time you're smoking there.
I was just gonna say when I was in Dubai, we went to this restaurant and they had like they'd bring a hookah to your table as like kind of like an appetizer, I guess, or like pre and post meal.
Sure.
So like we're sitting there, we order drinks, they bring us the hookah, they put it there, they put a coal on it, fucking puffing on it, man. It's awesome. Just having a drink and puffing on a hookah.
I went to a hookah bar probably like 3 or 4 times in 2025.
All right, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Seth, you got to come here. Or we should all meet in Toronto and do this. Like,
there's probably a hookah bar in Dearborn. When we
go to fucking Dearborn.
Yeah.
Mike, you can't.
I give it a whirl. I'll go across the pole.
Yeah, we got to bring Mike in a boat. We'll bring Mike over in a boat.
Go through the 1,000 Islands. Smuggle him through the 1,000 Islands.
Yeah, just swim it. I can swim it, no problem.
Yeah, you can swim it.
Would you rather every Saturday lose a fight to a 9-year-old or every Saturday win a fight against a 9-year-old? Presume there are plenty of spectators.
Oh, win the fight, obviously. Fuck that 9-year-old.
I'm not gonna. I'd rather beat. Well.
Why am I losing?
Depends if he's a shitty 9-year-old.
Yeah, but like how easy is it? It's so easy to be 9-year-old. It's like he comes up, I push him to the ground, he fucking falls down, cries. It's over. That's the end.
He just holds his arms while you punch him in the face.
Honestly, it's better for him than it is for me. Like I'm old, I've learned my lessons in life. Like I'm past that. Like this is a good like lesson in life for him to like teach him toughness.
Very teachable moment.
Yeah, if he thinks he can beat up 35-year-old bodybuilders, that's not healthy for him. He needs to realize that it's like there's bigger fish out there.
Well, life is tough, son.
If he's 5,
like fucking bitch, push him back. You think life's easy out there? You fucking
That's
drunk,
right. Wait till you get a job.
Yeah.
What if you beat up a 9-year-old that's really 34 and bothers you at a gym?
Oh, no.
But he looks like he's 9.
I thought he was 9.
Holy fuck.
Oh, that's good. I'll be back in a second.
Are you Googling that, Fouad?
I'm Googling a fucking scene from a movie that I
Step Brothers?
absolutely love. No, this is like one of my favorite scenes, and Ian reminded me of it because of what he said.
Sorry, would you mind if we switch seats just for this last part? She really likes to watch out the window as we land, and it helps calm her down.
Yeah, no, even if I wanted to switch, I think it's more important that your daughter learn a valuable lesson. That's not how the world works, you don't always get your way.
Are you for real, dude?
I fucking love that fucking scene. All right.
Listen, that's actually like people have to understand like that's actually like
that's kind of real.
That's very real.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so difficult as a parent to like, fucking tough love your kid.
Yeah.
Like it's almost it's viewed that tough love is a bad thing, and like your kid is supposed to be your best friend, and it's like no, that's the fucking problem.
Right.
That's why we have a generation of entitled fucking kids. Now I sound fucking old.
Here we go, fucking new generation.
Fucking liberals.
True.
Yeah, it is true.
If you could only train one body part for the rest of your life, what body part would it be and why? I'm kind of there right now with this fucking affliction I got, so I'm going to say legs.
Well, yeah, because of your current situation.
No, I think even if. Oh wait, yeah, you're right, Paul.
So we do chest about 200 days a year out of the 250 or so that we train.
We got chest 3 times this week. It's gonna be good.
Yes.
It's so funny. There was like a period last year, like when I was fully healthy. There was a period last year where we train every day, kind of. We just take breaks whenever we feel like it. We don't really have a program.
And this is when we were doing one body part a day.
So we'd go in and it seemed like every third day was chest.
Yeah, because it's leg day, but we're short on time. Let's just do chest. I ended up doing chest 3 times a week.
Okay. Hey boys, any gray downstairs yet? Not for me.
Nope. I got no gray on my body at all.
I do, however, have a mustache right now, down low.
Oh, you got a beard. You got a dick beard.
I got a dick mustache.
Like it's just a mustache?
Like just the top of your dick?
Like a rainbow or like a Hitler mustache?
So
just the top of your dick?
So I'm probably saying I'm probably telling way too much, but it's just all of us. Let's just keep. It's going to stay here anyway.
Yeah, we won't tell nobody.
You cut this out.
No one watches this anyways.
Cut this out. That'll be good.
So because of the issue right now I have with my arm, some things I used to do all the time are a little bit more difficult. So I need help. So I was shaving today, and I called Summer and I'm like, hey, can you help me? So she did my other arm and stuff, and I was like, I'm getting a little hairy down there. I need to fix it. Can you just grab it? So she holds onto it like a hose. She just pulls it down.
On your dick?
Yeah. So she's holding my fucking dick, and I'm shaving I'm trimming my pube area, right? So I don't trust the clippers on my actual dick.
Not cut you. Yeah.
So I trim my pube area, and then I'm like, fuck, I got to get to work. I'm a little late. She's like, well, I was going to do the razor. I'm like, well, we can just do the rest later. I'm like, all right. So I'm left with a dick mustache.
Like a light beard.
Like a ring around the top.
It's
like a little half moon.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It's like
it's a quarter moon.
So wait, you guys, Fouad, you don't have gray body hair at all?
I have some gray chest hairs, but not dick hairs.
Okay. I
don't have one single one, Ian.
Of what? Gray chest hairs?
Yeah, Paul, we heard you, bro. Jesus, man.
I'm actually kind of proud of it, Mike.
My chest hair has
we can tell.
I got plenty of gray in my chest hair.
I called Paul, and I don't believe it.
Hey, I don't take my shirt
Grow it
off,
out.
But I'll show you tomorrow at the gym, Fouad. You can tell everyone else.
Okay.
How long is your chest hair?
Post a picture on Instagram.
Right now,
it's not real.
I don't know. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. It's not that long.
Not as long as your hair on your head.
It's been growing. I think the peptides I'm using are actually helping my hair grow.
Hey, you do have a fuzz going on there.
I got a haircut today too.
What peptides you using, Paul?
C-Max, which I'm really liking.
I also had a guy to message me to say for you guys to be careful with that.
Why?
He said that he used it for too long, and it actually over too long fucked with his whatever neurological system, and he ended up actually getting really, really debilitating depression, anxiety from overusing it. Yeah.
Oh, he didn't take enough. He just got to up the dose.
Right. Yeah.
He took it for too long. Yeah. So I don't think you're supposed to use it for long durations.
You got blast and cruise, man.
Blast and cruise.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Fuck, man. I've been ramming that shit every day. I'm like, I feel great. It's like the movie Limitless. I'm like, fuck, I'm fucking killing it at work.
Be careful with that. Yeah.
Okay. I've been on it for a week, and I feel great on it too.
I better stop.
Yeah, I think he was using it for months to years, kind of.
Okay,
thing, so
that long. Okay.
Well,
I also started GHKCU.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yep. And MK677.
Why are you using MK677?
Is MK677 a SARM, right?
That's a SARM. Why are you using?
I'm sorry. I thought it was a peptide. I'm using it because I just taken a break from my from growth right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and you don't find that jacks your blood pressure? People take MK677, it'll fucking make them crazy hypertensive.
I was telling Fouad, I think I need to check my monitor or something. I checked my blood pressure the other day, and it was 101/65 at night.
Wait a minute.
Your cuff must not fit.
Do you have a wrist? Do you have a wrist one or an arm one?
No, I got an arm one. But my beats per minute were high. My beats per minute were like 109.
I don't think that's accurate, dude. That's like a low blood pressure, man.
I know that's what it sounds like to me, but
you might be dying, Paul.
He's gonna get a proper monitor, and we're gonna say all this red skin for years is actually he's like 180 over 140. You know?
No, because I get my blood pressure done at the doctor's office pretty regularly because I have to go for bloodletting all the time because my hematocrit gets too high. So they check my blood pressure while they're doing because I do it at the hospital, and I haven't had any high readings, but I haven't checked it since I started peptides either, though.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do one more and we'll go. What the fuck here? Newest. Let's see what we got. Why wouldn't Paul let Rihanna do to him? Oh, what wouldn't Paul let Rihanna do?
Wouldn't I?
That's a good question.
Like, what's off limits?
So would you let her piss?
What if she wanted to peg you? Peg you?
Yeah,
no pegging. She could pee on me.
And I don't know if you're gonna.
What if she pegged you for $1 million? Peg you for $1 million.
Wait, can she pee on you dry, not in the shower, in the face?
Face?
And you can't wash it off for a day.
No glass and no glasses. You got to take.
I can't walk around.
She's reasonably hydrated though. She's reasonably hydrated.
No,
she's reasonably hydrated. Properly hydrated.
She's dehydrated as fuck.
Oh, so it's smelly and it's orange.
Yeah.
What if
she's been eating fucking Burger King? You know?
The only way you could bang her, Paul, is if you ate one of her toenail clippings.
No, Mike. No, that's not good toenails.
You wouldn't eat a toenail clipping to bang Rihanna.
No, I don't.
It's hers. Man. It's not a random toenail.
Oh, is it old? Is it fresh? Is it old?
It's fresh. You just cut it right there.
No, it's old.
Is it a little clipping or is it like a whole fucking?
It's her big toenail.
Who cares if it's a goddamn bag of them, bro? You just eat the nail, fucker. What are you talking about? It's a fucking nail, man.
She's got horribly smelly feet.
Oh, you're making it worse and worse. I would probably eat the toenail as long as it wasn't.
Yeah, you eat it, you throw up, baby, then you get to bang Rihanna. It's fucking done,
so after I recover from the throw up, then I can bang her.
But you didn't answer. Would you let her piss in your face, dry?
Hydrated though.
No skin.
No
glasses.
I can close my eyes and my mouth.
Yeah.
There's a twinge of yellow in there.
Yeah.
Twinge of what?
Yellow.
Okay, yeah, a little
yellow. She had a coffer before too.
She had asparagus.
So it smells like a sewer now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you guys ever taken that methylene blue stuff?
No, you told me you tried it before. Yeah.
No. What's it do again?
You told me. Does that make your piss blue?
I know it makes your piss blue, but what's it do?
That's what I was going to ask because it hasn't made my piss blue, but it's made everybody else's piss blue.
Really?
What is the benefit of it?
It's a nootropic, right?
Yeah, I mean it's like a mitochondrial activator, you know, like a fucking lot of these things like puts your mitochondria into fucking overdrive. I don't know. But you definitely feel it. Like when you take it in the morning, you feel fucking awesome for sure.
Really?
Yeah. But like I haven't pissed blue yet, and I'm like kind of mad about it. So I'm slowly upping my dose until I piss blue.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's what kind of freaked me out with that GHKCU because it's blue. I never injected anything blue before.
It's copper, it's copper based, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you take such a small amount. Like
I know, which makes it okay.
I take it every day too.
Yeah.
We used to take Tren that was fucking maroon.
Yeah, like fucking.
It's true, right? That was a mix of B12 or whatever sometimes.
Oh man, that was pretty good.
Remember, there was a thing like the darker it was, the better it was.
Yeah, like more dark, burnt orange Tren. It's when in reality that just means that the chemist like overcooked it. You know, they like fucked it up. You know,
but the meatheads think it's more like less.
Yeah, like the worse it smells, like with that strong Tren smell, and it's like dark. You thought it was good, but in reality, it's like this is burnt. You know, like.
I don't know if I have any other good ones here. Would you rather live in 20 degrees or 100-degree weather all year round? 100 degrees.
This is Fahrenheit, obviously.
Warm. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking fucking 100 for sure. Yeah. That's like, would you rather live in Florida or fucking northern Russia all year?
Right.
What kind of a question is that? You know, like obviously.
Mike, the favorite of Bro Chat, or is it low key Paul?
Paul.
Paul's definitely the most popular podcast member.
He's the fan favorite for sure.
Yeah,
what happened to the non-bodybuilding podcast? That's actually funny, or not funny. Interesting. I was working with a producer on it, and he was supposed to help me get guests and do the whole thing and run it. And then he kind of couldn't do it anymore because he was busy with his own job. So I kind of said,
"I got you. I'll produce for you.
I'm gonna put it on the back burner for now. You produce for me. Fuck off.
I'll find you guests."
I put it on the back burner for now. Okay. Best pieces of advice. This is so hard to answer. Best piece of advice to succeed in business and grow your income, not bodybuilding related.
Don't be afraid to fail.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Don't waste your money.
That's the opposite of what I said, you fucking idiot, Paul. Take chances and don't be afraid if you fuck that shit up.
Pick one night of your life to turn into a movie. Depends what kind of movie we're talking about. The night I spent trying to outdrink.
I got a good one.
Ian and Ben was.
Oh, that's a good one.
It was a good fucking movie night. But
did I? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time I spent like a week in a hotel with like a con artist?
Yes, you did.
I told this on the podcast. Oh my God,
don't tell it on the podcast.
I can tell it on the podcast.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I'll tell it. I'll make it as quick as I can. Okay, so me and a couple of buddies. I was like probably 19. 19. I was out of high school, I think, but like barely, maybe the year between high school and first year of university. And me and a couple of buddies had been out at the strip club that night, and then coming home, we stopped at like a 7-Eleven, Max Milk in Canada. And there was this like fucking drunk older girl. So we're 19. She might have been like late 20s, early 30s. It's like hard to perceive at that age. And there's like this drunk girl like sitting on the curb, like outside the fucking 7-Eleven. And we're roll up the car. We're in there fucking buying cigarettes and whatever the fuck you're doing, you know. And then one of my buddies out there starts talking to this girl and whatever. And I can tell you, she's like a fat little fucking munchkin too. She's gross, like super fucking nasty, fat little Oompa Loompa, you know. And she ends up saying we're going back to the West End suburb, and she's like, "Oh, I'm actually staying at the Brook Street Hotel, which is like a super fancy golf course hotel, like in our suburb." So like, we'll fucking drive you. So we drive this girl back to this hotel. And then somehow she either invites us up or we invite ourselves up to this hotel room. And we ended up staying there for like 5 days. And this was in the summer. So we ended up staying there for like 5 days. But what we ended up finding out was this girl. So we stayed there for like 5 days. And during the day, she'd like, go get coffee with her girlfriends or go do shit. And we were like living it up on this girl's fucking credit card on the room. Like we were going to the fucking like the spa and getting like hot stone massages. We were playing 12 rounds of golf with like rented carts and clubs and fucking eating at the restaurant. Like we were spending thousands on this credit card of this girl, which it's terrible, but it ended up not being that bad because what we ended up finding out at the end is she had stolen that credit card from a guy that night we had picked her up. And she was using a stolen credit card and a stolen alias that time and using that card to stay at the hotel and all this stuff. So, yes, we were pieces of shit because we didn't know that. So we were literally just robbing her. But we ended up finding out that we were robbing somebody else who was probably just going to cancel that credit card anyways. But yeah, we stayed there for like, dude, I remember we were sitting on the fucking 13th floor balcony. We're like smoking cigars in bathrobes. We're like ripping lines of coke and fucking going to play rounds of golf. It was absolutely outrageous. And we stayed there for like, at least 4 nights, like at least like from a Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, probably. And I probably went home like Tuesday or Wednesday. And I was so fucked up when I got home. Yeah.
Was she a stripper?
No, she wasn't. We didn't find her at the strip club. We found her like back in the suburbs at like a 7-Eleven on our way home. Yeah. She had stolen a credit card with the last name Kavanaugh on it. And in Ottawa, there's a huge construction company called Kavanaugh Construction. It's like the biggest one. It's a huge construction company. So she told us that her dad was the owner of Kavanaugh Construction. She was out on daddy's credit card and none of this is whatever, do whatever you want, fucking blah, blah, blah. So we didn't feel bad. We're like, this rich bitch, we're going to fucking do whatever we want on this credit card. So we were, everything signed into the room, fucking massages, spa, just fucking living it up on this shit for like days. And then at the end, actually, she tried to blackmail us and say like, if we didn't pay her back all the money for stuff, she was going to go to the cops. And then somehow one of my buddies ended up finding out through talking to somebody else that it was a stolen card and that the name on the card wasn't actually anybody affiliated with Kavanaugh. And then we kind of called her out on her bullshit and she fucked off. But yeah, and then we never heard or saw from her again. But that
was probably the most amazing 4 nights ever.
Right.
Dude, it was fucking awesome. Yeah. Yeah. And it was like, there was like me and 2 buddies who stayed there pretty much the whole time. And then there was like 2 others that kind of like came and went, So like they would like go home and then they'd like come back during the day and we'd like play a round of golf and like fucking go eat food and like go to the spa and then they'd go home like to their fucking girlfriends and like say they were going to work the next day and then come hang out with us. Yeah, and we were like, dude, and we were just, and she kept us around because we were supplying the drugs. So like we had a shit ton of coke with us, so we were like just ripping lines. So she just kept us around to keep the fun going. Awesome. And we were like all having a good time. And then, but like we were like fucking robbing this credit card blind, you know?
And then you went home and you were 15 pounds lighter and fucked.
Oh, dude, I remember getting home and I got Subway on the road home. And I remember getting into my house and my mom was like right in the door when I came home. My mom's going to watch this, so maybe she remembers this. Oh, it's about that time.
Yep.
And I came in the house and she was like right there. And I was like, I hadn't really eaten. I've been doing drugs and smoking cigarettes straight for 5 days. I'm like tweaked the fuck out, you know, like so tweaked. And she comes in the house. She's like, hey, kind of where you been? And I'm like, nah, like, fuck you, you know. And I tried to eat this Subway. And I was so fucked up. I tried to eat it and I like couldn't swallow, you know?
Oh my God.
I was like trying to eat it and I tried to like swallow the dry bread and I was like, and I fucking just threw it out. I couldn't eat it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
God.
And obviously at this time, this was still when I got home, the girl was still blowing up all our phones, being like, I'm going to the fucking police and telling them we were doing all this drugs, you stole my money. And like, if you don't come pay me, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like on a come down of days of fucking coke use.
Oh my God.
Haven't eaten, dude. I'm fucked up. And she's telling me she's black. I'm tweaked. I'm so like strung out, you know.
You lock yourself in the bedroom for 2 or 3 days.
Dude, that was like the roughest until my buddy Brock realized like that it was all a fucking charade. It was like we were fucking freaking out. I was freaking out. For
Yeah, because you're like, how the fuck am I going to pay back all this shit?
Oh, I thought I was going to jail, dude. Yeah. Until I realized that she's probably the one that's going to jail. That would be a really
awesome movie. That would
that's like a fucking good movie there. Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. All right, we're going to end on that because I don't think any of us can top that story. So, Paul?
All right, it's time.
Camaraderie. Lead us off.
All right, let us pray.
You've changed it from let us bow our heads to let us pray.
I know. It's been so many. Okay.
If you want to keep it that way, that's fine, but I just don't know if it's intentional.
I like our heads bowed.
Okay.
Let us bow our heads. Dear leader, as we celebrate camaraderie tonight and friendships and share stories and tales, let us be thankful for these moments and for these bondships that we share.
That's not a word.
That's not a word.
Bondships?
Right. The word.
I don't think bondships.
There's no such thing as bondships.
Okay. Well, now you threw me off. No, I forget.
Just say the bonds that we share.
The bonds that we share.
Okay, there we go. We're rolling again.
The experiences that we share. The sins that we've all committed, the perversions we've all thought, perhaps acted on. Let us repent. Let us be thankful. Let us carry on, and let's do better.
Let's
do better.
Let's continue doing.
What?
Finish off. Sorry, I thought you were done.
I'm done.
Okay.
Amen.
We're gonna add something in.
Yeah, I have a question. I was watching a reel on Instagram, and it was like a guy and a girl, and they were talking about like, you know, the girl was saying to the guy like, "Do you ever find other girls attractive?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you?" She's like, "No, I'm only attracted to you." And then it was kind of like this conversation in the comments and people being like, well, you should never be with a guy if he finds other women attractive. But it's like, I feel like as a man, that's completely impossible. Like Melissa would obviously never expect me to not find other girls attractive.
Hold on a minute.
And I was like wondering if this is like a male-female difference or if this is just women not being honest to seem, you know?
That's a girl with low self-esteem. Stay away from her.
No, Paul.
Ditch her.
Can I just, okay, this is my take on it. I think they're taking the word two different ways. Because you can say, like, I think when a woman says, are you attracted to that person?
Like, you want to fuck them.
They're saying, like, you want to be with her.
That's what they're hearing.
And I think when a guy says it, the guy is saying, she's just, like, she's objectively pretty.
She's hot.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, so those are two different, like, I think they're looking at it two different ways.
Well, I think.
Yeah, no, but I think, I don't even think they were, because in the conversation, too, it was like, the women in there and guys were being like, so you don't ever think even another guy's like hot or like can say he's objectively like hot? And they're like, no, when I have a partner, like I don't even see that in other people.
Okay, that's completely false. Summer's
that's fucking right bullshit. Yeah,
bullshit.
Summer.
Well, I know Melissa would say the same for sure.
Do you think other men are attractive?
She's gonna say no.
Yes.
Of course.
Of course.
You're gonna get in a fight now.
No, anybody would be.
What'd you say we go fucking He slams the headphones.
Do it. I fucking do it.
Fuck this shit. I'm out of here. I got to deal with this.
Yeah, but there's no way. There's no like.
It would be absolutely. It would be absolutely impossible to say that every single person in the world is not good looking because
there can't be some uggo girl dating her fucking uggo boyfriend that sees fucking Brad Pitt from Troy come out and be like, I don't think he's hot because my eyes are only for this guy. It's like you're fucked. Your boyfriend's like a 2. This is like a 10. There's no way because you love this guy, you think that he's not attractive anymore.
Exactly.
You know? Exactly.
Can I tell a bodybuilding related horrible drug story like Ian's?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Let's hear it. I love those.
The time that well, whatever. Everyone knows Dorian does drugs.
Tell him.
Oh, you told that story before.
Yeah. Dorian, I was in Miami with an ex-girlfriend of mine. This is years ago. Like, I don't even know. Maybe 2000. I don't even know. But we were down there for like they had that IFBB Pro Masters show in Miami that one year, like a long time ago. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
We were there for that, and I was hanging out with Mark Alvisi.
Oh my god!
I remember him. Yeah,
I remember him.
Fuck yeah.
Me and Mark were blasting rails in the bathroom at the Fontainebleau Hotel, and then
going back and forth.
Sorry, Mark.
Dorian's like, oh, let's go up to my room for a sec before we're gonna go to space. And so we go up to the room and we're like doing our lines over there. And then I look over at Dorian. We're like, what are you doing over there? He's like taking little
bumps,
little bumps. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, this is Tina, like crystal meth. I'm like, I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing over there? He's like, oh, it's great, man. And we went back down to the lobby. There's all these fucking like Flex and like all these different magazines there. He's just talking to people like nothing's going on. Like unfazed. Like you would have thought me and Marcus like tuned out, like fucking doing on our faces,
paranoid as fuck.
So we get to we party at space and whatever, and so it's probably like 9 a.m. on Sunday at this point. And I asked Dorian, I'm like, do you have the bag? He's like, yeah. He hands me the bag. So I'm like, okay. I go to the bathroom. I take a bump. I come out of the bathroom and I literally start having like the worst panic attack of my entire life.
Oh no!
Oh great.
And I was convinced at that moment I was about to die. Like my heart was like fucking. And my ex comes out. She's like, "You all right?" And I'm like, "I don't know what the fuck you just gave me, but like that's not."
Give you a different bag.
Yeah, so I like walk back to him and I hand it back to him. I'm like, "Bro, what is this? This stuff's crazy. This is cool." He's like, "Oh shit, I gave you the wrong bag, mate. That's the Tina.
Don't take that."
And I'm like, it's 9 a.m. I'm like, I'm leaving now. I was up for 2 days.
I did it once.
Man. I was pacing around the apartment, just walking in the balcony.
I did it once in my life, and I was up for a full day.
Intentionally?
Yeah. I just do like a little tiny bit, like a match head, and I was up for a day.
It's horrible. I don't know how people get addicted to that shit.
I actually enjoyed it.
I've had stretches of like doing coke where I've been up for a few days, but I've never done crystal meth now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so same. That ties in. That's a movie for me. With a former Mr. Olympia and one of my childhood heroes. I'm standing there like, fucking jealous. We're fucking tuned out of our brains right now. Why are we standing here?
You know what? That's a goal. You know, like when we're at like the Arnold or something, and like we'll be like outside of the hotel, like hanging out, and we see like these kids, or like say we like go out and do something. I'm like, one day I would like to be. Like, not that we're Dorian Yates, but like to some kid, we might be, you know?
Yeah.
Like just to have those experiences that some kid will tell in 15 years, like, yo, I was out with Mike, Seth, Ian, Paul, and Fouad, and we were at the Arnold Classic, and we were fucking getting fucked up at the strip club, and fucking, Paul slapped this fucking stripper's fucking ass, like, what, you know what I mean? Like, whatever it is, like, I just want to be part of those stories for the next generation, you know?
Yeah. All right, we'll do it.
If anyone's looking for a good time,
if anyone has drugs and wants to hang out, let's do it.
Everybody wants to party, just call us.
If you got drugs and money and want to chill, we're down. You know?
Maybe a stolen credit card.
Yeah, Arnold. Well, I'll be there for the Arnold and Detroit Pro. Actually, if you come to Detroit Pro and buy tickets for the show, support the show, then you have a chance to maybe do something like this with us, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we always have an after party.
I like that.
I mean, it's a good way. You get people to your show and they get the potential to maybe do drugs with us.
We win-win.
That's a win-win.
You know what?
It's like a giveaway. It's like a giveaway.
You know what, Ian? I'm going to make a graphic tomorrow like that. Bring your drugs. Bring your drugs to the Detroit Pro.
Detroit.
Yeah, but like we need fun drugs. Like, don't bring us a bag of weed and we're not going to sit there and smoke ourselves silly.
Yeah,
like, bring party
MDMA or something.
MDMA, ecstasy, cocaine, like something
uppers.
Fun,
We want uppers.
Yeah.
We want fun uppers. Yeah,
We really like cocaine.
not crystal meth. We don't want crystal meth.
No, not crystal meth. We really like cocaine though.
Yeah, cocaine's good.
No
if it's good coke,
no
try your coke before you give it to us. We don't want to be the first ones.
Whatever you bring, we're going to make you do it first. We're going to wait, and then we're going to...
We'll wait. If you're having a good time, we'll join in. You know?
All right. That's it.
Awesome.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
See you
guys.